There was one game show on YouTube. I saw a clip of it where they're like trying to like low bid to like do embarrassing shit to win the contest.
Low bid to do embarrassing shit?
Yeah, so like, so the challenge was like the last 25 posts on your ex's like Instagram page or whatever. So it's like, I would do that for 1,000 points. Well, I would do that for 800 points, and you're trying to like low bid that.
All right, I get it.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
Right?
Like, that is like, we found Satan type shit.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's healthier than Tide Pods.
Ho, 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 bitches. It is Friday the 14th, the spookiest day of the year.
Oh shit, I gotta wish my friend a happy birthday. Shit, before I do that. That reminds me. Oops.
Oopsie doodle. Man, remember when you had to remember birthdays and things like that? Now it just comes up and it pops up and it's like, hey, this person's birthday, you're like, whatever, and you swipe it away. It's awesome. Hello, everybody. We're gonna do a little social media thing. I'm waiting to Crib Pager's notes. Where are they at?
I posted it.
There it is. All right. Cribbing. And
They have like butt plug IO integration for like remote control sex toys. You could probably set one up to like be based on Twitch donations.
I mean, you say that like, yes, 100%. I'm sure that's...
I say that's like, it's not like an afternoon in a Python script, right? Like,
I think there's an entire industry built around
remote control sex toys.
yeah. Like web integrated based on donations and things like that. I don't know if you see them too much on Twitch. Maybe we just need to get some on Twitch and put them on a table and say, here, send us some bits. We'll race them.
Yeah, I was gonna say race them and see who do you want to win.
Twitch races dildos.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's great because like you can have like sponsored mosaics. So like every dildo has its own like slightly different mosaic. That's censoring it as it's going through.
Oh man, yeah, we just offer like we're doing like racing cars where they have different sponsors stickered on them.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we have a winner here, right? If marble races can do it on Twitch, I think dildo races. Oh, and we can have a lubed and unlubed division.
What about off-road?
I mean, that's unlubed.
I know, you can have like a twisty turny track.
Road course.
Yeah. Road rules.
Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? So we do have a show planned for you tonight. Of course, there's the Steam Next Fest. Some malware has been distributed through Valve. I know. Clutch your...
It's called Counter-Strike.
Authentication tokens. Speaking of Counter-Strike, got some bad news for our brothers and sisters over in Ireland, and we did it, Internet. The Unity CEO is stepping down, so that's going to be a great thing, and everything's going to be perfect now. I don't want you to worry about anything. And of course, 580 benchmarks, because we talked about that last week. We got some real number digits for it.
It's okay.
And then NVIDIA is going to continue their... I got a theory about the new NVIDIA card. We're going to be talking about a 4080 and 1/2-2.
It's the new 4080 Ti. Wait, didn't that come out last year? Shush.
It's the 4081 Ti. This one has an extra one on it.
It is equally as ridiculous.
There are more numbers than NVIDIA.
They're pulling a 1985 Porsche 944 on this because it always pissed me off trying to get parts for mine. Because they changed the model year. There was a 94485, 85 and 1/2-1, and a 1/2-2. And shit was different in all three of them, man.
I have a cheap Japanese car, and as it turns out, there's two different variants of that particular model. The one from 2007 to 2010, and the one from 2011 to 2015.
I don't think that would make me happy, Strider, but I don't think much could make me happy these days. I'm kind of dead inside.
Oh, I can set a channel status? All right. Moo. There. Now our live channel on Discord has a moo status.
Moo.
Like a boss. They're
Find a
opening
fish.
a
Bucket's brains out.
speaking of tacos, in your area in Sacramento, because everything in California is right next to each other.
Mm-hmm. Tiny state, that one.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get a taco plaza. That's right.
Man, I was actually when I flew out to Cali, I'm like, there's a gym I want to go to in Sacramento. How bad would it be to get from LA to Sacramento? I'm like, oh my god, you need to go basically down the entirety of California and back up again. Like, okay, yeah, no, that's not happening.
Yeah, long state is long, isn't it?
Yeah. Long coastal state is long.
Not wide, just long, It's not much in the girth, but make up for it in the length. I think Strider has a gym.
Yeah. I also have a gym in my place. I have a funny anecdote regarding that I'm saving for the show.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Did something break?
Yes!
Okay.
That looks horrifying. All right, that thumbnail, man. Goddamn. You know the one I'm talking about.
Everything sauce!
What is wrong with your mouth? That looks like some AI generated.
Yeah, and below that we have Kyriakos Grizzly, or at least half of his head was replaced by a chimp. This guy's great. Grizzly, he's amazing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at that. You could do that. I can't do that.
No, I would never be able to do that.
That's like a 600-pound Zercher shrug, man. Like, that's like holding That's like holding two really fat guys right up to your chest and then lifting both of them.
Hey Pedro, let's get this car.
Wiggling. How many wheels is that? Is that just 6 wheels, or is there more?
They're building a Cybertruck car.
Well, hold on. Can you get the deluxe model that has like 3 wheels per axle?
Yeah,
or like
it falls, listen, dude, it falls through the asphalt. It's awesome. Hey, what happened?
That's what happened to me in Cyberpunk. I couldn't drive a car out of it because out of a parking lot because the car clipped through the parking lot. And the mission was drive this car somewhere, and I'm like, I'd fucking like to, game. I really would.
I don't know. Watching you drive was part of the charm.
I got okay at that near the end.
I mean, I was just there for the slaughter of those poor civilians.
I had to turn off the pedestrians because it was causing the game to run like shit. Because fucking thanks, NVIDIA. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did the test. The 1080, I could run Cyberpunk on medium at 35, 40 FPS, 1080p. With the 6700 XT, I could run Cyberpunk on Ultra at 2560 by 1440 at about 60 FPS.
Yeah, and like that's the thing. I actually really I went into Cyberpunk honestly expecting to hate it, and I really enjoyed what I played. And yeah, like if I would just like it to run a little better on my computer, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm had the opposite thing. Like I went into it like 3 times now, and like really, it was like because there's so much shit to do there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like I always look for a game like that, and man, I just cannot get into that game, man.
I gotta say that tutorial is rough.
Yes,
it is.
Yes,
it is. once it opens up, once they kind of let you dupe around and do whatever, it's great. But like that opening sequence is where they're like, here's every single game mechanic in a row.
It's not just like an hour. No. We're going to introduce everything that you can do mandatorily for the first 3 hours. Like, fuck your game.
Yeah, a week later, the fucking Assassin's Creed logo shows up, and you're like, all right,
Yeah.
I get it.
I understand why you would want to do that. Just be like, hey, here's all the stuff that you can do in the game. Now go off and do the stuff that appeals to you. But I would very much like I'm not into this. Can we just fast forward and get back to the shooty shoots? I want to stab people with my machete.
Dude, I mean, did they ever release the source code to the original Carmageddon? Because that had IPX-based DOS networking, man. Like, getting that shit online, I'd play the absolute snot out of OG Carmageddon if we could get some multiplayer going on.
Dunno.
I think there was a multiplayer mod for TDR 2000.
Okay.
I never played with it because what I like of DDR 2000 are the missions, not even just the Carmageddon racing destruction type of thing, but the actual missions that they make you do of trying to navigate the car with janky-ass physics through town. I like those.
Yeah, I just like running over people, man. Like, my little brain, like the bonus reward, which just made me cackle manically. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to grow up to be evil, was the bonus points you get when you smash somebody against the wall, and it gave you bonus for artistic impression.
Did any of you play the Burnout series?
I didn't.
I played one of the demos on the PS2.
That one was fun because you got graded on how much you trashed your car.
No.
And like, yeah, and doing like crazy stunts and stuff. That was always fun.
Game Boy Color.
Carmageddon for the Game Boy Color was just Micro Machines, but with the Carmageddon logo.
Oh, was it like top down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Burnout 3 was the one I played, and Paradise was, the last one.
Why? Because EA killed Black Box.
Because EA killed insert company here. Let's...
It was Black Box were the ones who created Need for Speed World
Axis,
originally.
Westwood, BioWare.
BioWare is still hanging on somehow.
It is the fucking meat marionette of BioWare, my friends. That is not BioWare
literally
anymore.
everyone who worked there is already fucked off.
It is the hollowed out skin of BioWare being populated by Robert Patrick.
What does EA make? Well, okay, EA
Sierra.
makes sports game simulator type things.
EA Sports, yeah.
Yeah. It's in the game.
They had the Star Wars license for a while until that got opened up. Because they did the Battlefronts and the Jedi Fallen Order.
They did.
And Disney wants to buy EA apparently.
Yeah, they're in talks of that.
Did you see the Steam Deck and the Battle Droids launcher? I described that well enough for Google to figure it out. Probably. Allegedly.
Listen, I'm not as smart as Google. I never claimed that.
Okay, it's not just me. Google's getting dumber.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
That's why I'm using DuckDuckGo now.
Okay,
Well,
here,
because that's all sponsored results at the top, right?
here, check this out. These Battle Droids.
Buck, buck, buck.
Hunter killers.
Yes.
But the interesting thing comes at... right there.
That's a little too
someone's using
small.
a deck to control the robot.
That's why I did this, Jordan.
Yeah, no, that button positioning is Steam Decky.
Steam Decky, but like that's a lady's hand, and that's like the wrong proportions.
Well, Plagueman said it was a Steam Deck, so...
Was
No,
it?
that looks like a Steam Deck. Like the button positioning is there are no other handhelds that have the buttons right next to the analog stick. Currently, they're either above or below. Well, on the left side.
I mean,
of the
it's
analog stick.
it's not like Disney could just like make a remote control, but like sure, if Flagman says it is, then I mean,
Yeah. I mean, that's not going to stop the internet. I'm like,
Yeah.
the fuck you know, man. You,
yeah, like yeah.
yeah.
thing A doesn't necessarily mean thing B, but then there's this other piece of evidence over here, so yeah.
And the
it's
Type-C
a moot
connector
point.
that they've got plugged in is also in the right place. So yeah.
I don't know, it seemed a little small, but I don't know, maybe that's just the angle.
I don't know. I mean, you make an assumption. It's like, well, maybe somebody just takes care of their nails. Maybe it's a dude.
Maybe they just got like the long...
Or maybe it's like Amazonian-sized lady.
I'm just more impressed by, let's focus on what's important. Those Adidas kicks, man. I mean, come on.
I have a pair of Adidas shoes. That's my contribution to this conversation. I own one pair of them.
Ah, man, I thought these were Adidas. No, I got on my track pants, but they're Spalding. They're not Adidas. My other ones are Adidas.
Man, I've been tempted to just get the full tracksuit just for funsies.
I can't find the top. I've looked for it. Like, I got 2 pair of stripes. Well, eventually I will find a top that...
Complete the Slav look. Yeah.
Yes. Hat, if I run across it, I'm getting that too.
Yeah, just go to a 7-Eleven and squat outside. Like, literally just squat outside.
I want to come on the show in just full tracksuit, absolutely. What is it, Moonspeak?
That's the first time I've seen in Disneyland a Steam Deck as a controller.
Yeah, as a controller at Disneyland. Right? Because you got to flip shit,
I mean, that was a
Pedro.
literal translation I did. Yes.
It's French. You got to put shit backwards for fuck all reason.
It's, yeah. The first time I've seen a Steam Deck being used as a controller in Disneyland. There.
I'm like, but did
That
you
would
just
be a
take
more
the middle of the
correct
sentence and put it on the end? I'm
translation.
like, yes, you did.
That's how French works.
It is the normal.
Why can't you be le normal?
I mean, that's,
Bleh.
as someone who spoke Portuguese for many, many years, that is the correct way to put it.
Why can't you be le normal?
I see. I didn't know Portugal and France had a beef.
No.
I thought
that
they
I'm
had
aware
a
of.
fish.
I mean, there was that one time that Napoleon invaded, and the king ran to Brazil and then made Brazil independent, but that's a whole thing.
I mean, I think Canada and Portugal had beef back in the 90s.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
There was
And the
that
feud-
advertisement with what's his name?
William Shatner?
No, a sitcom actor currently
Dave
here.
Foley.
Jerry Seinfeld's?
Not Seinfeld.
David Schwimmer? Matt LeBlanc? Ray Romano? Kevin James? I'm running out of sitcom leads. Al Bundy?
That guy.
Rick Mercer, okay. He's not really a sitcom guy. He's like a comedy journalist, but sure. Kind of like a Jon Stewart-y type.
Yeah, no. When Canada tightened up its immigration laws, there were a bunch of Portuguese people that were still living there as refugees. Problem: Portugal was not in a political situation which required refugees.
Yeah, but it sounds
so
better
they
if you
started
say,
just
like, hey,
importing-
I'm just chilling out, man. Right out. He did made in Canada?
Yeah, it was a TV show about an American actor who has to like do a job in Canada because she can't get work in the U.S.
So it was a horror film?
I mean, that's what it was.
It
at the time.
makes just as much sense,
Yeah.
right? It's like, fucking plot's a plot, roll with it.
Yeah. I remember watching like 2 episodes of it. It didn't catch me.
Is there any, like, really big Canadian, like, breakout shows?
Letterkenny was the big one. I haven't watched it, but Letterkenny is the popular one that's out of Canada these days.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Has Portugal ever had a breakout show?
I mean, I guess technically The Expanse. that shit is like hardcore shot in Toronto.
Hi, Jill. I don't know. I'm thinking of shows that actually... I can't think of one that was even remotely popular outside of...
Kim's
Europe.
Convenience.
There were a couple of movies that made it pretty big. There was one in the 90s called Haircut. It won a bunch of awards outside of Portugal. There's a couple of Portuguese actors that are fairly famous, like Bruce Willis's girlfriend in Pulp Fiction is Maria de Medeiros. She's Portuguese.
Where are we getting a haircut, Pedro?
And but Zed's dead. It's not a motorcycle, baby. It's a chopper. Man, I haven't watched that movie in a while. Maybe I'm due for a rewatch of Pulp Fiction.
Movie.
Yes.
Are we gonna do
There
one
you
more
go.
haircut? All right. 1995.
It's that Rita and Paolo.
3 awards, 3 nominations. Man, Bruno does not look like he takes any shit.
Bruno looks like someone took a photo of him and like split it in half, and his face is a little too symmetrical, right?
He's a very symmetrical gentleman, isn't he?
Yeah. It's like it's those are natural photos of like it's the one half of someone's face and then the reverse of that.
Oh, he was in The Man Who Killed Don Quist. All right.
Quixote. All right.
And that's about it. Got it. All right.
The rest is just Portuguese cinema, yes.
Oh, fuck you, IMDb. Dude, upper right hand corner. Fuck you in any website that has the... Oh, you
Persistent,
dared go by?
movie.
Let's make sure that's there.
The floating modal, yeah. This is why I kind of get like the CanCon stuff, because like it's like what you say. It's like there isn't a lot of distinctly Canadian media out there because a lot of the Canadian actors just go work for the U.S. productions, right? So that it's a voice that doesn't really exist in a lot of media, and I think like trying to encourage it some way is good, so that it's not just all homogenous American stuff, which I feel a lot of stuff is becoming.
The actor who plays the Pope in
Warrior Nun.
Warrior Nun, yes. He's a Portuguese actor. He also played...
The only thing I know about him is that in the show they're just like, Papa il mort! And I'm like, yes, Papa is dead. The Pope
he
is
also
dead.
played the brother of Antonio Banderas in the Mariachi.
Desperado.
Desperado, thank you.
Well, there was like 2 or 3 movies in that series, right? With like,
Yeah, it wasn't Once Upon a Time in Mexico because that was the one with Johnny Depp.
yeah. But Desperado and Once Upon a Time in Mexico are like in the same continuity, right?
Yes,
Like
it's El Mariachi is Antonio Banderas' character. Yes.
Does he play a guitar?
Oh yeah, and his guitar is a machine gun.
That's also a gun, maybe.
Yeah. I still have that AK-47 guitar on my wish list. It hasn't changed in price.
Hey man, they know what they got.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Like, well, yeah. I'm not going to spend more than $400 on a AK-47 guitar.
Yeah, novelty guitars is something I've definitely looked at, but I'm like, no.
I do want that Millennium Falcon bass, though. That looks cool as shit.
Yeah, see, my thing is I want something I'm going to play. I wouldn't want to play that. I'd want to display that.
That's the problem I have with a lot of Rickenbackers, is that they're really uncomfortable to play because like they have the what do you call it? Like the lining, like the trim. Like it's like a hard trim and not like a soft sort of like lean in, so like when you rest your hand against the edge of the guitar, cuts off your circulation. Whatever.
Let's see if Jordan can find the word. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I I'm just trying to find a picture of it so I can fucking point at it. Yeah, like along the outside of the base.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't know what it's called. I guess it's the trim.
I mean, when you say trim, I'm sure there's a fucking word for it, man. Like, I watch enough of Two Ford's YouTube channel. He does guitar repair and stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe the binding. I thought that was like by the neck, though, wasn't it?
See, I've never bought one. I've never had a desire to get a Rickenbacker. I appreciate them. I was like, I like the way they look, but I've always wanted a Gretsch.
They're real. Oh yeah, the Gretches are really pretty too.
Yeah, like because they kind of look the same. And as a teenager, I'm like, I can't afford a Rickenbacker, but I could possibly afford a Gretsch one day.
Yeah, they're very nice looking hollow body guitars.
Yeah.
Yeah, last week was Linux Carcast, now it's Linux GuitarCast.
Right? Yeah, the only bass I ever had was a Fender Squier. Thanks, Squier. Yeah. Basic bitch bass, man. I used it to compact trash.
I want to rebuild my Squier. I want to get a new neck for it and replace all the electronics and repaint it. That's kind of been the one day when I have a couple $100 just stashed away. Cause necks are expensive if you just want to buy them.
Yes, but I mean, if you got a Fender, you just take the bolts off.
Well, yeah, but yeah, it's all replacement Fender necks.
You don't have to take it to a luthador and
Yeah.
Definitely more adventurous with anything with a bolt-on neck. All my Gibsons, I'm always terrified about.
Oh yeah, well it's Gibson doesn't even do the full body. They do the set neck where they glue it in place.
Yeah, it's two-piece. Yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't quite lock in. They glue it in, and it's that. I'm sure it's sturdy, but that always weirded me out. I'm like, might as well just go for a bolt-on. I guess you get a bit of a smoother neck transition with the set neck.
Man. The wood can jiggle closer together, man.
Yeah. I mean, I can't tell tone for shit. I run it through enough distortion that...
I don't know. I will not get hung up on tone when it comes to electric guitars, dude. Yeah, it was whatever. Oh, Pendulette and hackers.
I mean, for a while, Penn and Teller were the random cameo. They did that in Babylon 5 too. You just need you need a random cameo, Penn and Teller.
Well, think about it electric guitars is these days, or even bass, as long as you give me a clean signal coming in, I'll make it sound like whatever you fucking want on the way out, man. We are there digitally. The idea of taking the time and energy to record cabinets with amps, I'm I mean, if you fucking want. All right. What do I have a notification for? For that. Looks like we're good. You guys ready to rock and roll? It's 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be a little bit more brisk than last week.
Oh, come on.
1 hour, 44 minutes.
Yeah. That's I was editing that Sunday, and I'm like, cool, man, because I was looking at in 50 minutes. I'm like, oh shit, we're about done. I'm gonna get something to drink real quick. Got up,
come back. You see the other half of the timeline.
Yeah,
and
I
you're
did. I hit alt. I was like, God damn it, I still got another fucking 30 minutes on this thing. Oh fuck. Fortunately, we got a good RNG roll with you two last week, so it wasn't 3 in the morning when it came out.
Yeah,
that's always fun. All right, shots. And browser, 3-shot, 2 4-way.
Thank you, North Ranger.
And Pedro eat a banana.
I want a banana. I've been good about I've been good about bananas lately. I will eat them all before they go all brown and mushy, and I feel very proud of myself for that.
I would do that, but I'd be ill because I would be
eat bananas.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this last night when we were playing Trackmania. I was like, I bought a fucking bag of potatoes. I'm not being fucking responsible. Why? Because I'm going to come up with fucking excuses for the next week to eat potatoes. Like, why? Because I'm a child with no self-control.
I mean, there's worse things you could put in your body than potatoes.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's pretty fucking empty calories for like the, nutritionally reasonable potatoes.
They're pretty good. You get you get a lot of potassium out of them.
It's just they're not very calorie dense, and me getting enough calories is a pain in the ass because I only eat once a day, which is self-inflicted. So I'm not bitching. I'm just in my world. I try to eat stuff with like, you eat 2 or 3 fucking potatoes. You don't have room in you. You're like, ugh.
Well, it depends on how you make the potatoes. If you fry them, I could eat an entire bag of fried potatoes nonstop.
I'm about a 4 potato man. About when I was weighing them out, it's usually about like 500 grams of potato pre-cooked.
Okay, it ended up being just soup last night.
Yeah. I don't know if you need the calories, you can have like a potato and a nice tall glass of olive oil.
Well, then you have the recipe to make fucking French fries.
Yeah.
Olive oil French fries, or put them in the oven.
Eat it to go out in the sun for a little while, see what happens.
Yeah.
They don't. That's how that works.
That bat loves the banana.
I need to look and see if I can you freeze jalapeno peppers? I mean, I know you can, but...
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Most stuff.
Those are on sale. I bought a lot of them. How many? I'm not saying. But a lot. Enough to consider freezing.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna go urinate before we get started.
Alright. Mm-hmm. I'm resetting graphs. I'm getting ready to smash that record button, fam. I'm not worried about whether or not I can freeze this right. I'm worried about whether or not I'd want to consume it after I've thawed it back out.
Does it turn into, like, floury texture mush?
Floppy pinos. Like,
yeah.
Curve, like, yeah, I mean...
Oh, come on, you eat the carrots not just fresh, raw. You just wash them and eat them. That's it.
Oh,
That's
look.
how you eat carrots.
Do you know why he does that? Because he wanted to make a YouTube video about it. That's why. That's your answer. I'm sure there's a video about it on top of it, but no. Pick a topic somebody will argue with on the internet.
Literally anything?
Strat 1. I could make the video why frozen is worse than fresh.
You want to get down to the molecular level?
I like my atoms linear, goddammit. That's why I put everything in liquid nitrogen.
I like my molecules ready to fall apart if you just breathe on them too hard.
You know what?
Those veggies are fine.
Food benchmarks. Shit, son, I missed that segment over at Tom's Hardware. Where's that at?
Yeah, which of these carrots are faster?
Right.
I want to see numbers. I want to see the graphs with the numbers.
How many joules of energy does this motherfucker take?
Yeah. Yeah. Which of these 2 steaks will like cook faster if you hook them up to the main lines? We attach 2 whole chickens to 2 different hot dog hookers. We're gonna see who wins.
See, this is our fucking video right there, man. Just shoving different cuts of meat inside the hot dog cooker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what BigClive.com does in between all of the electronics dismantling and reverse engineering. It just fries things with electricity.
There's that one YouTube video where that guy like slapped a chicken 10,000 times to cook it. Yeah, how many times you need to slap a chicken in order to transfer enough energy into it to cook it?
I mean, it's not efficient, but...
Science.
I saw that video and it's like, okay, we need to get it up to at least like 70 C to get rid of the, what was it, salmonella?
Salmonella, yeah.
We're not trying to kill all the bacteria, just the ones that'll insta-nope you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, chicken and pork are definitely like the be very fucking careful meats, right?
Yeah, maybe cook it. Don't do them rare.
No.
You don't want that medium rare chicken breast.
I mean,
apparently,
it
you can
depends
do
on
pork
the
medium rare.
Pork cut you can do medium rare, like pork shoulder.
Yeah,
as long
or
as
chops.
the outside is properly seared, you should be okay.
Yeah, because the problem is like the grinding. Because it exposes a lot of
Yeah, no, ground meats don't though.
Yeah.
What? I shouldn't cut the end off and eat it with a spoon.
Yeah, it's just like the brownie mix, right?
Well, beef tartare sounds great in theory, but
Oh man, beef tataki is so good though. Man, so that old shoebox I used to live in, there was a really good sushi restaurant right across the street that I did not know about for the entire time that I was living there. I just walked past
you never
it and
looked at the window.
Nope.
No, I just assumed that it sucked. I had never gone in except once out of curiosity. And then it's like, oh my god, this place is amazing. They have like all the nice sushis and shit. And like, oh.
Gotta explore.
Yeah, sometimes it's worth it. Just poke your head in.
All right, everybody.
You want some relationship advice? The best first date you can go on is just eat an entire raw chicken with that person, and if you get one laugh out of that entire experience, then you're probably good.
The winner gets to date again.
Yeah. There's your relationship advice. LGC cares.
All right. Let's go.
I made so much fried chicken this week. It was very tasty.
And welcome back to LinuxGameCast Weekly. Show covers the latest Linux gaming news, reviews, how-tos, and most importantly, whatever the hell else we come up with. I'm Ven Stone, here in beautiful downtown Athens, Georgia. I'll be switching the bits, trying to navigate the SS Train Titanic. Joined every week by our man up north, wearing a blue shirt. Always,
Bok.
What's his shirt say, Chicken Boy?
It's scale 17.
Yes, the other chicken.
Yes.
California chicken.
Well, I went and visited the Linux chickens in California, and I got the
ate
shirt.
all their
right?
penguins.
Yeah, Linux Chickens LA. I was at their booth. Yeah.
And that other sound that you hear is a man with a blue microphone cord. Yes, it is true.
Hello.
And a blue shock mount to match, as one Pedro Mateus staying up late on the Isles of Britannia together with you, Shot Realm Dynamic, helping us form. You know him, you love him. Cocaine, Ultra. I gotta remember that.
It kind of looks like Pedro's cable is coming out of my arm. Pedro,
Yes.
are you talking to
I'm speaking directly into Jordan.
Oh no, it's just like that.
Yeah.
It just jumps up on his face.
I'm just like the Borg, right? I got an XLR just hanging up on my shoulder. You just plug it in, it's fine.
Just start slapping him around with a mic arm. It's gonna be a fun show. So, what's up? What's new? I am still like thinking about ordering. Okay, I'm not even thinking about it. I got some bids on it. I've gone like full hipster with like these old ass lenses. Once I realized that nobody's fucking buying them.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody sent me the wrong one. That was nice.
Was it a better lens?
No, it was the right lens for the wrong camera.
Yeah,
I get I was like, oh, cool. This is like the 70s lens that looks all weird and shit. And I'm like, all right, that's neat. And then I got to go through the thing of, am I going to fucking bother returning a $20 piece of? I'm like, probably not. So there's going to be a story behind that lens. And he was like, why do you have a Minolta lens? I'm like, well, let me tell you about this thing that used to be called eBay.
So now are you going to be on a lookout for the camera that goes with that lens, just so that if you can find one for cheap?
No, but I am going to get an adapter.
Okay.
Just in case. Just in case.
I don't know. Like, what is the adapter like ecosystem for like camera lenses?
Oh, okay. Get a chair.
How jank do you want to go?
Yeah, right.
Really, there's two types. You got just a straight up adapter. It depends if you're dealing with micro four thirds, full frame, APS-C. But you got like a regular adapter, but then you got a thing called a speed booster, which is an optical adapter as well. That's going to give you an extra stop of with your f-stop, and those can range anywhere from $14 to $500.
Yeah. I'd have to imagine like all the various like camera manufacturers who they don't want you to be able to like use the accessories from like all the other shit.
Well, they get crazy expensive because like I don't care. I can get the super cheap ones because they don't transfer into the electronics. Like lenses are crazy these days with the amount of electronics packed into them. Like I'm only interested in like the old archaic ones. And I found one, like, then you run into problems with like barrel depth and like if you're dealing with a DLSR versus like micro four thirds and moral of the story is look at the pictures next time you order something on eBay, because this is one of the reasons I'm feeling like, man, it's kind of my fault. Because if I just looked at all the pictures, I'm like, that's clearly a Minolta mount. Womp, womp. How about you, Pedro Mateus? Have you ordered any camera lenses?
Not camera lenses, no.
Damn it.
Mostly brake caliper or enamel paint.
What are the blue things on your desk?
Yes, I have the little microfiber applicators.
3 of them?
6 of them.
Are you starting a gang?
No. It's basically
is that his colors?
The paint is slightly chipped in a couple of spots on the car. So that is basically to clean and then to apply the actual paint. So yeah, well, that's like a process that we need to do, and it's going to need like a full weekend to do all of that, and to then get rid of the rust on the brake dust in the brake calipers and the wheel hubs, and paint them to look nice.
So Pedro, Van, you brought up, is he starting a gang? And I'm like, oh, who's the blue gang colors? I'm like, oh no, is Pedro starting the Cambridge Crips?
No, he's starting the Blue Man Group. He's reinventing it.
The Crips, they're as opposed to the Bloods, because red versus
red versus blue.
Yeah, red versus blue.
Man, YouTube's gonna sue you. We're gonna get copyright strike.
No, I'm gonna get shot. What are you talking about?
Something that never has to worry about getting shot, ladies and gentlemen, is our horse, because it's nay impervious.
It's next impervious, because it's the next fest. It's the Steam
No joke. I love this, man. Next fest is like, you know what? Valve, keep doing these. Instead of like, hey, here's the spins wheel Tuesday sale event again. No. We're getting more and more of these next fests. This is the October 23rd edition. It's out now. If you don't know about it, a week-long celebration, upcoming games. More importantly, bringing back the demos. So developers have an option to release demos of their games. You can download them. And you know what? Play with them. I know it's a weird concept, right? Normally when you buy a game on Steam, you don't play it. You just put it in your collection and never touch it again.
Or you play for 20 minutes and then you return it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's another option that I've seen people do. I went through it, as always, because you can now sort. They've added the option to sort by operating system, and you can say multiplayer, online co-op, and all the fun things. I found a couple, like Street Uni X looked pretty good, which is a like PS1 era Tony Hawk, except it's a unicycle. So there's that. Go Mecha Ball looked kind of interesting. And Anima
Flux.
Flux?
Yeah, that one looked interesting. It's like a multiplayer Metroidvania, but it's only split screen. There's no online, which is... It is.
Speaking of games I immediately uninstalled. Why did I do that? Oh, man. Because the attack button was the right shoulder button on a 2D pixel action platformer.
Dark Souls.
Yeah.
2D action platformer. The attack button was the right shoulder button. It's like, these people have no idea what they're doing. No. Gone.
Not Linux specific, but I looked at a couple. The ones that popped up to me were Thaumaturge. That looked kind of neat, and Paranormal Investigators. There's like a genre of like the ghost busting games that like we never really played on LinuxGameCast, that are all like asymmetrical and shit, where like one person is the ghost and the other people have to like go track stuff down. So I always thought that would be kind of neat to play in the afternoon.
What is it? White Noise 2. That is a part of the mechanic. It's online multiplayer. We played it once on a Friday, and
yeah.
with
With the Scoobies, I remember that. Yeah.
How about you, Pedro? Did you see anything that was going to like blow your minds?
I too filtered by Linux, and I saw the one game that wasn't 2D or visual novel.
or say it.
Or porn.
Yes. Yeah.
You prude.
But yeah, no, Europa was like the only one. It's like, hey, a 3D game. It's about exploration and not very combat focused. I don't think there's any combat in that one. It's all like 3D platforming and exploration. It's like, yeah, neat. Okay, I look forward to that one. And then I looked at my actual wish list. Okay, games that didn't have a demo up until now. Wizardom, which is a boomer shooter pick
Bless you.
in the very Exony type of situation.
What? Exony? What's that supposed to mean? Use words.
It is, similar to Exon.
Hexen?
Hexen.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Not okay.
Exon?
Yeah, that took me.
Exon?
That took me a second. Exon. I'm like a plural of your exes. Like I was on a bit of a cheating binge, so I got like 8 Exon, and they all want blood. Like
That's what a wizard looks like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Or,
guess who publishes it? You'll never guess.
a boogie.
Damn it.
Yeah. Them and the Blood People and the 3D Realms and whatnot. A lot of boomer shooters coming out, and this one, is very much along the lines of Heretic and Hexen.
I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed that the fireballs aren't like the finger guns. Like, if you're gonna be a wizard, why wouldn't you use finger guns to shoot fireballs? That's like
I
101,
could
right?
just imagine like these level designers and people who are like really like balls deep familiar with these old engines. I wonder if they're getting calls like motherfuckers that know Fortran and shit like that. Like ring, like, hey, would you like to come work on a game using an engine from 35 years ago?
Yeah, and then they're like, "Who is this? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up." Because like they have the brass horn in their ear.
No. They're working on Daikatana too. And they're like, sorry, I've already been made somebody's bitch.
John Romero just like says, "Put down that phone."
John Romero, thank you for growing your goatee back. Thank you. It's starting to come back in. I follow him on Twitch, and sometimes he just streams working on what's the name of the level pack that he was doing for Doom?
The Sigil?
Sigil,
yeah.
And I saw that pop up, and I'm like, oh, cool. John's doing his thing, and he just rambles about stuff, and I'm like, background noise. And it popped up, and he showed up, and he didn't have his goatee. And I imagine I was like the fucking baby who sees like the dad without the beard. I was like, put it back.
So what's the problem? Is it like too much chin or no chin?
It doesn't look like I would have, dude. John Romero with that goatee, you would talk to him, walk by him, never know.
Okay. It just loses the look. He's just like,
I had no idea who that was. I had to think, wait a minute. Oh no! And then I was like, okay.
And then you're like, oh no, John Romero just made me his bitch.
I personally want to believe his wife was like, John, shave that off, and he did, and she's like, you can grow that.
Yeah, no, I changed my mind. Do you still have the beard? Can you just like glue it back on, please and thank you?
Yeah, it just shows up with some glue.
Have you flushed it yet? No. Okay, go get it.
Bad news, everybody. Steam was hacked in a new and interesting way.
Yeah, this is a thing. The announcement came before sort of the backstory behind it, but Valve is going to be requiring SMS confirmation every time you do a game update if you are a developer. That's one way to cut down on shovelware was my initial thought, but it turns out that there's at least one case, Nanowar Cells versus Virus. Someone scooped their session and was able to upload a infected version of their game to Steam and infected a bunch of people. And there wasn't too much damage done, but that has prompted Valve to be like, hey, you know what? Let's put the kibosh on this happening from now on. So you're going to need a phone number if you're going to want to update games going forward. And they say like, oh, well, if you're a developer and you don't have a phone number, too bad. If you want to update your game, you're going to have to get one somehow. But I mean, like at the same time, it's kind of necessary if people are able to, because like Steam is a trusted like software distributor, right? Like you don't really apply, you don't really think too much about it. Yeah, you know, you really never, and people are bound to take advantage of it. So it makes sense that they need to put a protection like this in place. It's like your software repo. You don't really question if like the software you get from like apt or yum or whatever is like compromised or anything.
Hang on, NPM is just entered the chat.
And yeah, okay, we don't talk about NPM here. NPM can go wait in the fucking garage, along with pip.
You think about it though, like this is something that once this news came out, I was like, it's a massive juicy target for people who want to distribute malware. We never think about it. Like you never go, should I even be concerned about malware? We just assume this was taken care of. So that leads me to, because I've definitely read a couple of reports on Hacker News from Android app developers and people who make plugins for like Firefox and Google. They share their stories in like the email chains from bad actors, I guess, who come in and are like,
shady ass companies.
We'll give you. No, this is just straight up people wanting to inject malware. This is like not other like entities that you could go get. They're like, dude, we'll give you $15,000 if you put this and this. No problem. No
so it's not even like ransomware. It's just like, hey, go include this binary.
100%. And I wonder if we're going to start seeing that, or if that is something. If you're a developer and like you've had somebody show up like, hey, just man, put that. Not worried about it.
And they're not the NSA.
No.
Yeah.
If they're not from the government and here to help, yes.
Yeah.
Asking Linus Torvalds is just like, did the NSA ever approach you about including a backdoor? No.
Absolutely not.
I couldn't tell you if they did at all. It would be very improper if I mentioned that some individual named John Smith came to my door and made some threats. But that didn't happen though.
And this wasn't even like a good Tom Cruise dangling from a ceiling hack. They just got a hold of the browser tokens and they had his repo and they pushed
the session
out.
Tokens. That's the way to get around multi-factor authentication. So let's just put another multi-factor authentication after the session token.
Okay,
there you go.
I mean, who uses a Steam Guard? Who?
I mean, at this point, it's kind of it's inconvenient.
It's the only option
because you can.
I'd use Authy if I could.
I mean, you can log in without MFA, but like even now, like the whole authenticator app, you scan the QR code and. It's just more convenient to log in through Steam Guard now.
It is if you have enough time to wait for the app to open.
Mm-hmm. If you have those 30 seconds while it's just there.
I ran into this, I think last week. I was logging into Steam for whatever reason. It just fucked off on this Jordan's PC that I use for Trackmania. I'm like, I don't remember the password for that. All right, Steam app. And I hit it. And what I was worried about was, because I use the dark mode in Chrome, so it flips everything and inverts so everything's always dark. So the QR code was like, I'm like, I don't even know if that's going to work. I took a picture with the QR code login, and it just froze on the app. And I'm like, well, guess that didn't work. Fine, I'll look it up. So I set the tablet down on the desk, and I go into Google Docs to go look that up. To what Pedro was saying, it was like 45 seconds later, it logs in. Like,
I've never had that big a delay.
It takes a while. It's always taken a while for me. It's annoying.
It's been like maybe 10, 15 seconds at most for me. I don't know. But, I mean...
No, it's long enough that you actually put the phone down. It's like, okay, I guess I'll just ask for the code then. And then it just signs in, all right, okay.
Yeah, I guess for me, like, that amount of time is like, oh, well, I gotta enter my username and password, go find my phone, and, like, punch in the code. That's about the same time it takes to go through the whole single sign-on process. So, I don't know.
As long as you're able to sign in, that's like the Terra thing, like whatever happened. Like, here, this would be dope, Valve. Let me install that on more than one. Give me two. Let me have a backup device with the Steam Authenticator installed on it.
Well, so do you think they're going to like add some Steam Authenticator stuff to this? Because like SMS is an okay authentication mechanism, but like it's not the most secure.
It's not very. Yeah, thank you.
It's convenient because it's everywhere.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe they'll add some Steam Guard stuff to this, or like some other multi-factor authentication. Because like requiring a phone number is kind of boo boo, but also like I don't know if you're a publisher with a business, you should probably have a phone number.
Yeah, you probably have a business number. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a phone, don't you?
Yeah. Well, that story's coming later.
An intelligent person would have structured that correctly in the show notes, which I'm
right.
not. Therefore, we have to talk about the legacy versions of CS:GO, and we got some bad news. I wanted to give this a mention, a little bit of shout out to our brothers and sisters, because it's going away on Mac. That's right, because we talked about the new Counter-Strike 2, as it's called. CS is go bye-bye. And moving forward, Counter-Strike 2 will exclusively support 64-bit Windows and Linux. Yeah, no longer will they support Mac OS, and because they say combined, let's see, DirectX 9, 32-bit operating systems, all that's going to be gone, and, all of these users combined represent less than 1% active CSGO players. Jeez, Pedro, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, it does. And especially when you read, like, the comments on articles discussing this.
Okay, we did that earlier this week in our Discord, because it was over at macrumors.com is where I got this story. Oh, yep. Boy, that was a popcorn
You read the comments and the first instinct is, wow, these Mac people are a little bit out of touch. And then you remember 6 years ago, before Proton was a thing, and you go, oh yeah, that's why those comments look familiar. We used to see a lot of those from the Linux community as well.
That was me once. That was me.
Us, man.
So they are keeping the old version of Counter-Strike Global Offensive around. They're going to be updating it until the end of the year. So if you have bugs, get them in now. They may not get fixed, but this is the last time you're going to be able to get those voiced.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll be able to continue to play the 64-bit version if you're on 32-bit Windows, or if you can prove that most of your Counter-Strike playtime is on Mac since the announcement of this, then you're eligible for the Prime status refund. They'll refund all the money that you paid. And yeah, it's a little sad, but I think we know we all know the reason why this is actually happening is we could have had nice OS X support if Metal had like some way to easily adopt it into like other code bases vis-a-vis like Molten VK.
Accuse Apple of doing Apple-like things, but you do have to imagine somewhere at Valve that email was shot out of like, because that flat company structure Valve is very famous for. I could just see the send to all, like, hey, does anybody want to learn Metal for the Apple thing? And that email was never replied to.
Yep.
So,
no. There is no Metal equivalent of like Joshua Ashton or anything like that. Like,
there's an interesting comparison to be made right now, because like, what can you say about Metal? It's that one thing you can write once and run there in the Apple ecosystem on the. Now it is a bigger proposition now that they're kind of just running everything on the M series chips. But I know I was thinking, oh, so you mean it's like DirectX? I'm like, but to what Jordan was saying, there's no translation from that to anything else, and nobody wants to learn Metal outside of app developers. And to Larian's credit, they made that. So yeah, it sucks if you just drop $12,000 on the your new Mac Pro gaming rig. That's minus the wheels. The wheels are another $4,000. So
yes, but yeah, no, I'm at least happy to see that Valve is offering the people the option to continue playing the last version of CS:GO. Like they did with 1.6, like they did with CS Source. You won't have the official matchmaking, but you'll still be able to play in the community servers. And as money-grubbing game publishers go, Valve is still one of the best.
I was just trying to help them out, man. But okay, here's the real question. This is what I want to see some comments on. Does anybody that listens to this show, there has to be at least one person statistically, whether or not they're willing to admit it publicly is another thing, that purchased an Apple laptop. I'm not talking about your iPad Pro. I'm talking about a desktop. Did you buy that with the intent to also, like, that is also your primary gaming rig, is what I'm trying to ask. Like, hey, I'm in the Apple ecosystem, but I also got this to play games too. That's why I spent XYZ extra money for the RAM upgrade, or for the more GPU cores.
The dedicated GPU, yeah. I mean, maybe. I would think most of the people are like, hey, I use my Mac for like content creation and shit, and I want to play a video game or two in my spare time. Yeah, I think it's less so what you described. But yeah, like, I feel bad for those folks who are like, oh yeah, I got this brand new Mac and I can't play my games with it anymore. I guess you can install Windows on it.
Well, I'm thinking about the person
Or
who's doing the
Asahi.
mental gymnastics of like, okay, I'm paying a 600% premium over the equivalent PC hardware. How can I justify gaming? Yes, I want to make sure that's why I can get the 128 gigs of solid and memory
because
RAM.
Mac used to get more games than Linux.
Hey man, you shut up because that's how I got my free copy of Portal. That when they had they released Steam OS on Steam on Apple, they had that release day. You could get a free copy of Portal, so that was the first time I installed Steam. I'm like, all right, wine, boom, got it. And a couple of years later, I played the game. Yeah. So yeah, if you game on Mac and like this hits you, like let me know. I'm curious. Like I want to talk to the person who like legitimately is like, yeah, this kind of fucked up, and I'm going to ask for your Steam profile and shit too, because I know somebody's like, yeah, I game on Mac all the time. Let's talk. Like, So, but I guess it's been about 3 years, man, because that was my prediction. Very safe prediction, by the way. I know when the M1 was released, I was like, when we're just going to start seeing it roll off. But does it really change though if you've been gaming on the Mac the entire time? Because it's always been a boutique novelty thing to like get a game, right?
Well, so the other thing that occurs to me is that like one thing we're not even considering in the Mac gaming space is mobile, because there's a shit ton of iPhone games. That's where a lot of people who are gaming on Mac, that's where like their Apple Arcade shit is, right? Like if you're playing like Fantasian or Hello Kitty Island Adventure, like there's still games, right? Like this is what Mac
those
gaming
are a
is.
specific platform for games. There's no Steam for mobile.
No, it's iTunes. That's what that is, right? Like it's Apple Gaming, Apple Arcade. It's not cross-platform, but that is kind of what the shape of Apple Gaming is these days. Is shit you can play on your phone.
Yeah, I mean, Apple's very much like we would much rather you sell your game through our store.
Yeah,
no. You have
but not you.
Otherwise,
Pedro, is for your own safety. It prevents malware like Steam.
like Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah, ask Timmy what happened.
You know what? In Apple's defense on that one, like, he was asking for it. Like, it's that defense, right?
And in the judge's defense, they came up with the best ruling that pissed everyone off.
Fuck both of y'all.
Yeah, it's like everyone loses. Yes.
I can get behind that. Pedro saw a Mac game, and I'm like, cool. New Mac game. I'm happy about it.
Yeah, new Mac game, Gear Bits. And it was named, we have Armored Core at home in the notes. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I can see that. But there's a lot more Earth Defense Force with the giant bugs that you're shooting around with your jetpacks and your pew-pew guns.
What are you saying? Have you not watched people play Armored Core? Because it has tons of bugs on it.
I get
it does
more
have
of
the big bugs.
I do get more of like a Mobile Suit Gundam games on like the PS2 for this, but like I like those games. Those were fun as hell. And like this is a one-person project too. This is
and it looks way too good to be a let's just get something together to capitalize on the renewed popularity of the Armored Core series. So it's very good to see, and it like the trailer looks genuinely nice, and it's only over here it's £8.50, so I'm guessing $9.99. Yep. It's it looks pretty good for what it is.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm definitely would give this a try. I like the old school robot brawlers. I guess they were of the same like genre as Dynasty Warriors, and I was always into that sort of Muso game. It's always fun to just wade into
like the over exaggerated everything. Yeah,
I never get into like the Gundam thing. This looks like it's more my speed though, because it's a lot more fast paced than as soon as you say mech. I think anybody my age goes to Mech Warrior 2, and which goes to
walking tanks as opposed to like crazy robot fights.
Right. So looks the business, $9.99. Go check it out if you get a chance. But
all you need is a hard drive. System requirements. Just say you need the storage. That's it.
1.5 gigs, man. Jeez, storage.
Fair,
dude. Storage is getting so cheap now. It is. It's embarrassing, man.
Oh man,
hard drives.
The fucking Prime Day thing that pissed me off.
Okay.
Those hard drives I bought to rebuild my NAS.
How much?
25% off on Prime Day. Didn't buy them from Amazon, so I can't even fucking return them.
Oh, that'll teach you to support local businesses.
That's the big fuck you. Is like, oh my god, these are the same drives What do you mean they're $50 off? Ah!
Man, talk about like the one piece of tech that should be like, can I return? No.
And it's like, if I had waited, those other drives would have died, and I would have been fucked either way. So like, there's no way to win that. No.
Kind of like our next story, which is Diablo. You can win Diablo, just give them enough money. Diablo 4 is coming to Steam, and I think we gave it a mention, but the reason I want to bring this up, Adam Fletcher, you might know him. Doesn't he have an interesting, famous quote? Something about phones, or was that him?
Yeah. Was that him?
I think that was him. I think it might have been.
It was one of the people that was on stage for the Diablo mobile announcement.
You guys have phones, right?
Right? Well, we all got phones. So
I got a Steam Deck.
Yeah, right. Check this out, though. Here's what he says. And hey, Diablo 4 is not our thing, and I know the internet's having a fun time. You know, it's popular to hate on the game right now for whatever reason. Like, fine, whatever. We've been hearing some questions about the Steam Deck verification. That's where I'm going with this. Happy to say Diablo 4 will be Steam Deck verified starting next Tuesday. So the launch of the game, it'll be ready to go. Seasons of Blood, whatever, buy all of our DLC or whatever. P.S. By the way, LOL suckers, you got to buy it again. If you've already purchased it on Battle.net.
Just those words. The Steam Deck, Diablo 4 will be Steam Deck verified. It's like, it wasn't that long ago that I would have just laughed.
It wasn't that long ago that trying to do that would get you fucking banned because you're hacking.
Yeah.
So like,
because the warden was just banning people using mine.
So that's what I want to know is like, are we going to see some like more Linux friendly Battle.net, or are people going to drop $60, $80 on Diablo 4 on Steam, play it on their Steam Deck, and get their asses banned?
I'm more interested in like, so you're not. It's like Blizzard. Do you want to publicly admit you can make a game without some bullshit launcher in front of it?
It's going to be online. D4 is online only too, right? Like,
yes,
that kind of
like Diablo 3.
Which defeats the purpose of having it on like a handheld where you can take it anywhere where you wouldn't necessarily have an internet connection, so you can play your Diablo.
How often are you out and about?
Do you
with your
guys
Steam
not
Deck?
have phones? You could tether.
Yeah.
Tether your phone, create a hotspot.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I need to know. Jordan, has your Steam Deck left your house?
Yes.
Where?
I have taken it in the car sometimes when I need to go to my in-laws' place.
Okay.
and my wife is dealing with her parents, and I'm in the basement on my Steam Deck going.
Fair enough. So, yeah. What if you're a fan of Diablo and you want to buy the game again? But to what Jordan's saying, like, what you need to take away from this, and what Pedro's touching on, is this is Blizzard going, all right, fine. We're going to at least make sure this thing works on the Steam Deck, and that is a very important data point.
And like, I like Diablo. I just don't like Blizzard as a company. If it got cheap, I might pick up D4 on Steam. But I don't
play Diablo. I've never played a Diablo.
So.
I take that back. I've compiled the open source Diablo 1 because it has multiplayer in it. And that's as far as I ever got, because one day me and Jordan are going to click around on that damn thing.
Yes.
But,
yeah, Diablo 1 and 2 are great because they were made by people who no longer work at Blizzard.
Diablo,
in fact, they were
Diablo 2 was
as,
great. Diablo 1's okay.
Diablo 1 was the experiment. But yeah, no, Blizzard North, the people who were a part of that, then went on to become, what was their name?
Torchlight.
Runic, yes.
Torchlight
people.
And then they died. And then we have nothing. We got Torchlight Infinite.
We don't know
whatever.
where the Torchlight people ended up because Runic Games did go away. Which is unfortunate because Torchlight was like the perfect reinvention of Diablo. They even got Matt Wellman to come back and do the original soundtrack for the game. That was just love it.
But I mean, it didn't have any microtransactions.
I know, right?
You can mod the microtransactions and it's fine.
All right, fine. All right, then we can call it authentic Diablo.
Yeah, like you can make a text box appear where you can punch in your credit card number. It's fine.
One thing that you're probably never going to need to play any version of Diablo for the foreseeable future, maybe 6, possibly 7 months, is a 4080. But even then, NVIDIA doesn't believe that's going to be enough. Not for them, anyway.
Not for Starfield, anyways.
No, apparently, they didn't like the 4080 or the 4080 that they unlaunched. So now
You
then
mean
they
the
released the
4070?
4080 Ti, yeah, and now they're going to release the 4080 Ti. Yes, I know what I said. So mega size GPU, one of the prolific leakers on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, saying that there will be a 4080S, maybe a Ti Super, in early 2024 with the AD102 GPU and a TGP below 450 watts. We'll see about that. If the, what was it, the 4080 that had a TGP of about 350 was peaking to 600 watts, we'll see how high that one peaks. But yeah, it is NVIDIA apparently seemingly hung up on the 4080 naming scheme for some reason. So
buy it, you guys. Why aren't you guys spending $1,100 on GPUs? This one's a $1,200 one. Go buy it.
Everyone's pointed out at the time when they were releasing the 4080 and the 4080 that having two different cards with the same name was stupid when they were so different. You know, like the Titan
Everyone
X
also pointed
and the
out,
Titan
like, bitch,
X.
that ain't a 4080.
That's a 4070, and they're like, no, the 4070 is the
That
4060.
NVIDIA had the first, at least recorded history, unlaunching of a product.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like, where?
Yeah, they did that with like the Pascal. They had the Titan X for Maxwell, and then the Pascal Titan. They also called the Titan X. Why? Because fuck you.
They should have
And
called
then
it the 4080 Tie Harder.
No. Then people started calling the Titan X Pascal as Titan XP.
TITS.
So then
The
NVIDIA released the new Titan X, which they called the Titan XP, just to make things even more fucking confusing.
What about Volta?
That was just a Titan V. That was fine.
Okay, so now here's my take on this. So basically, they're going to be giving us this is all fantasy stuff. Unless you got the mad cash to like drop on a 4080, more power to you. Slightly faster 4080, same price, more memory, more power. So if you're going to be looking at like a 20 gig 4080, okay, and about $1,000, 1.2 grand, $1,200. I think this might be targeted at a very particular segment of gamers, everyone. That segment is people who like to play a game called training AI models.
Generative AI neural networks.
Because, like, release a budget card for that without saying you're releasing a budget card for that, it would look awfully like that. Is what's getting released. That doesn't make a whole lot of damn sense outside of any other lens to me. Like, yeah, it's a $1,200 card. Buy the fuck out of them, because they will. High memory, yeah. NVIDIA, CUDA. Yes, done.
Well, yeah, they've really been doing a good job at starving us for like the high memory cards, right? They're like, no, 8 gigs is what you get for the longest fucking time. And now we're starting to see like stuff above 12 and 16 gigs, but they're charging for it, man. Like
NVIDIA's got it unlocked, man. Like, yeah, this is just like one of those curious things. It's a news item. That's why we're talking about it. I don't think anybody here anytime soon will be.
No. Not unless one of us wins the lottery or gets like a scratcher ticket. It's like, yeah.
Even then, I refuse to spend more than 400 currency units on any one individual bit of hardware.
Yeah. Okay. Will you refuse to accept hardware that costs more than 400?
Oh no. There's been documented evidence that
Pedro's like, give me that fucking 490. Shut up. Get out of the house.
That Pedro will just open his throat and open his mouth and relax his throat.
You just use AMD card in the bin. Yeah. He's like, what? Yeah, go on. Yeah, and AMD, AMD, I don't care. Team Gray.
Yeah, there's like a torn down poster of Lisa Sue behind him.
Hey, you have way too much money.
Oh no, he's got Dr. Sue on the back, rips it, there's Jensen behind it. He's like, done.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't have too much money. You're like one of us. You're just like
you're one of the poors.
Yes. You're part. We know our station, kids. And you want something a little more budget oriented. We talked about this last week, but the number digits are in. We're talking about the ARC A580. So much sparkle, yeah.
Mr. Sparkle.
Not one, but dual
orc.
axial.
It's a sparkly orc.
3 display holes, 1 HDMI hole, and look, they got some benchmarks over at Terms Hardware, so we can extrapolate, because that's what we do. Where does this thing land? Well, it's faster than a 6600 from AMD, which ain't saying much, but it's also faster than the 3050. which, through the correct lens, you're like, that's not too bad now, is it? And this is kind of universally. So what's a little bit faster than the it's all like Intel on the low end, the A770 and the 750 is going to be faster. But there's a problem though. There's a legitimate problem with because you're like, okay, you know what? It's faster than 3050. Maybe I'll pick one up. Well, in order to do that, everyone, it needs an additional 71 watts compared to the 3050 to get that. How much faster, Vin?
Couple percentage points.
Single digits. Sometimes.
Depends. I saw the Paul's hardware review video that he did. And
here's the 3050.
Yeah, the 580 was getting between 15 and 20 FPS more than the 3050, which is considerable when you have a $180 video card getting 15 to 20 FPS more.
I'm just not seeing. Okay, now in all fairness, this is the only chart that fucking matters, which is 1080p gaming.
For Minecraft.
Okay, we got Minecraft. So let's take a look at Metro Exodus. Right. We have a 3050 at 57.4 and a
580 at 103.
Look at that. Now that's a good jump right there, isn't it?
Yeah. And like
the 3050 is $40 more expensive than the 580.
Speaking of the ML stuff, the ML performance on the 580 is actually also better than the 3050.
Now, just to be very clear for those of you listening, like the vast majority of these benchmarks are like from 24 to 28 FPS.
Yeah, like it's not much, but like. And the other thing, too, they note is that the review unit, in terms of, like, actual acoustics, is very, very loud.
Well, it's also because it's using very, very power.
Yes, that is kind of why. But
how many, is it dual 8 pins or dual 6?
Dual 8 pins.
Ooh, that's spicy. But, like, I don't know. Hopefully, like, just at this price point, it's something that can, A, fill out the mid-range, and B, give Intel some, like, market footprint so that there's, like, justification to be like, hey, maybe release Battle Mage. Hey, maybe have some driver support for these Intel cards. Because we need that mid-range, and B, we really need Player 3. We need something to, like, make AMD and Intel lower the prices.
If instead of 180, even with the power usage as it is, if they'd done 150 instead, they would have just sold out. The 580, as soon as it hit, would have been immediately gone, because at $150 MSRP, plus whatever that means in your region, over here it would be probably 150, 160 pounds, but that would effectively create the new entry level. The 580 would be the new entry level. Just there, done.
This would have been a very interesting, compelling product. Yeah, if it was $20 less than it released a year ago when it was announced.
Yeah.
We're not in that situation at this time. But I don't want everybody to get sad, because there's also something a little interesting on the horizon here. AG2 Battle Mage, bitches. The B. What's that? Oh, right. Oh, okay. So there's some data bits from the Intel GFX patch being sent upstream for not one, not two, not tres, but cuatro new Intel GPUs are heading our way. That's all we got.
Funny. That's funny, too. This answers the question from last week of what drivers do the Intel GPUs use.
By the way, motherfuckers.
915.
Yeah. Turns out, here's your answer if you were curious.
So we got the PCI IDs. Yeah. I mean, we don't know for what, but...
Yeah, these are just the IDs that it doesn't really say much beyond.
Could be the new...
Basically, i915 goes, okay, I see that ID. I am that driver.
It is the new PCI Express Intel Battle Ham meat thermometer. We don't know. So
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, Battle Mage. We're looking forward to it. I mean, this is, if you were an early adopter, it's still a good time. If I find, a $200 like 770, I'm going to pick one up, because that's one of those cards that's going to grow. And they're going to get faster. And by the time Battle Mage rolls out, Intel's already had enough of these, because they're effectively been giving away ARC cards at cost to get them out of the market, to get the data bits, the data points, so they can start really making real drivers. And they've proven so far, Intel, here I am rooting for Intel. This feels weird as hell.
Right.
They've proven that they're committed to developing the drivers, at least on the Windows side, but that's also spilling back over to the Linux
They're
side.
using the XVK for their drivers.
Yeah.
They done the thing right.
Well, okay, after like the initial, like however long that was,
Yes.
worked its
Those
way
first
into the
few
plan,
months were
then
rough.
after the launch until somebody was like, cut the shit. All right. So I think everybody can have reasonable hopes for Battle Mage. I think it's going to be an actual like product instead of what we've had with Arc, which is more of a test bed.
That also the Archmage launch was like a complete shit show. Like that.
Oh yeah, it was like 6 months late and then nothing
like,
worked. I mean, we still have problems. Like I don't know, games like what was it, Starfield just didn't work.
Mm.
Yeah.
They lost half their driver team, and a boat got stuck, and oh man, it was not good for a product.
It was a calamity of errors. Speaking of errors,
Well, this may not be an error because Unity former now CEO John Riccitello is leaving the company, and that doesn't really matter over here at Linux Gamecast. No. We're here to talk about the replacement because John Riccitello, he sold most or all of his shares in Unity, so he's got a big money cushion to land on.
That's the face of a man with a big money cushion.
That is the face of a man who
got that
just
smug
farted.
Look in his face. But
His
we're
depends
here
are still holding.
We're here to talk about the person who is replacing him in the position, which is James M. Whitehurst,
Jimmy.
aka Jim Whitehurst. Yes, from
Slippin' Jimmy.
formerly Red Hat. Yeah. It's he's going to be the new president and CEO of Unity, which I think we're all at least optimistic because he, as a track record, doesn't have a recorded quote as saying that developers who don't maximize profits are, and I'm quoting, fucking idiots.
It wasn't maximize profits. It was microtransactions. If you're going to quote him.
Yeah, Riccitello was the one who wanted
actual bit of
$1
the quote was
for a
the
reload.
fucking idiots.
Well, the fucking idiots is accurate.
Yes, that was the bit that I said. It's like the actual quote.
Well, either way, yeah. So Jimmy, Slippin' Jimmy here, formerly of Delta, formerly of IBM, formerly Red Hat. Lots of formalies here. He has a bit of a reputation for coming in when companies are struggling and making them operational again. At least from as we were talking about the pre super shows and from a corporate standpoint. So. This very much seems like the board is in damage control mode. They're putting like a level-headed person in charge to see what they can salvage from this fucking dumpster fire that is like the embers of Unity's goodwill. Yeah,
That's one way to look at it. Another way to look at it is it's all going exactly according to plan.
Yeah, all according to Keikaku.
But, we are the financial masterminds and corporate structure overlords. We understand it. We got a better grasp on this than everyone else. Now, Homeboy, we talked about it. That dude was heading out the door. Like, he knew this shit was coming on. Now, what I want to know when we're reading the book in a couple of decades, this is what's gotten me interested. How long ago did he know? And was it his idea, or was he sitting there going, because the dude's a fucking rat. Rats know how to fucking survive this shit. He's like,
flee the sinking ship.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. We gotta cash this shit out, and I gotta get out the door, homie. That's the part I'm interested in finding out.
There's that the one news post or the Reddit post we were talking about a while ago. The board members Tomer, what's his face, and the two other guys.
Mm-hmm.
Those seem like it would have been. Those seemed like it would be the primary source of that influence because Riccitello's been there for since 2014.
That's something to remember. He's the reason Unity got to where it was at.
Yeah, right.
Earning all that trust. I mean, that's easy. Everyone just push that aside and ignore it because that would be accurate. But
and then that merger with Iron Mountain, they bought out Weta. There is Unity is very much a different beast than what it was even a couple of years ago. Now,
right.
So.
Like I said, I'd be very curious to read the book. But yeah, man, Whitehurst, him getting popped in is not terribly that big of a surprise because he's on the board. He's a board member of what is it? what's the name of the private equity that owns a chunk
Silver Lake?
of Silver Lake of Unity. They got a big stake in Unity. They've reduced some of their investment in Unity, but him popping over after entangling with IBM and Red Hat came as no surprise. But look at this, Pedro. Kotick is looking for a job, I hear, though. So
yeah, because yes, in big industry news, Microsoft has finally been allowed to buy Activision Blizzard King for almost $69 billion.
It took a while for all the payments to go through. I mean,
yeah. But Bobby Kotick, one of the agreements with Microsoft purchasing the conglomerate was that Bobby Kotick would be stepping down as CEO and Phil Spencer would be filling in the position.
Mm-hmm.
That's someone else with a lot of job titles under him. Philip Spencer.
Boss. It says boss.
Yeah, big boss man.
I don't know, man. So what we think about this, though, here's one thing. We talked about this in the pre-pre super shows, and go back and listen to that if you're a patron. Shameless plug. But do. What terrifies me a little bit, worries me, terrifies the wrong word. My boots are not quivering, but they're thinking about it, is the developers. Because if you've been on this roller coaster, you've been working with your game, you had a game into production, you're in pre-production, and you're sitting there going, well, fuck, now I got to go to Unreal Engine. Now I got to go figure out what the hell is it Godot.
App 11 or whatever.
Yeah, you're looking at this and how it's being presented as, and I think Jordan's hit the nail on the head with he's got this guy. He's going to be interim. He's just coming in. Going to be some changes made, and somebody else is going to come in after it. But I don't want you to think this is over and done with. Nothing's been won here. Like that pricing structure, all that shit. 100% chance it's coming back.
I mean, yes. Speaking of those iPhone games, I think like that's what's going to be keeping Unity afloat for the foreseeable future is just like mobile gaming, because there's still like Unreal doesn't have that level of market penetration, but at least for like PC and console gaming, I definitely think that we're going to start seeing.
They have to figure something out.
Yeah,
they do, and pulling in investor money is a completely different ballgame than making money. So maybe that's something, Whitehurst is going to be able to help them out with. Because one of the things that I don't think Unity's really doing right now, being wise, is like acquiring fuck all or nothing. There we go. That's my thoughts on it, gentlemen.
What about grasshoppers? What are your thoughts on grasshoppers?
Fuck grasshoppers.
Grasshoppers
then
with caps.
They make great flour.
That's true. They do. It's very high protein. They also have a hard time finding snail shells. But if you have an easier time, you might want to play Bugdom 2, which is available on GitHub. It is a full source port of Bugdom 2, originally released for Mac OS and Windows, done with SDL. Has a handy little build script that spits out an app image that you can also just download from their page. And it launches very, very minimal like build requirements. You basically just need like SDL and a C compiler, and you're good to go.
Where are we at with trusting build scripts? I don't.
Well, if you scroll down,
let me rephrase that. I would nano build.py before I'd run it.
Yes. Yeah. You open the Python file first. You have to look through it.
You know what? I was a little spicy. I ran the build script, but without looking at it. But like it's it gives you the full instructions. Basically, just
build on Windows. I love reading these.
Yeah. You have to set up your development environment
make visuals. Oh man. Okay, sure. I mean, you know what? That's not as bad as I was expecting.
Yeah,
it's using CMake. It's cheating.
Yeah,
yeah. It launches out of the box. Really, really likes my leftmost monitor. But other than that, everything works fine. Picks up the DualShock 4 controller. Spits it out in like the console and everything. It works. Like, yeah, you ran around, jump around. I punched an acorn until it exploded into a flower, and then I threw another one at a squirrel. And I can confirm that it works.
I tried it out myself, and it also has a handy little app image that you can just download from the GitHub repo. chmodx, that bad boy.
If you build it, it just straight up makes the app image. They don't even give you the
Yeah,
I downloaded the app image, but I never launched it.
I like Jordan. I played it. It picked up the PS4 with Rubble support.
Yes.
I mean, it jiggled around a little bit, and it's like Jordan, man. Sam the snail, fuck him. He's up something. He's missing his shell. I don't trust that motherfucker a bit. unlike the hillbilly squirrel.
Yeah, he needs that acorn, man.
No, I'm thinking about yes, same one. He's like, hey man, here's a map. I'm like, okay. It's no Cro-Mag Rally, which was another title from Pangea.
Yeah, kudos on Pangea actually allowing people to keep their games alive and allowing an entire new audience of people to experience those games, and the nostalgia people to just go back into the games. That's really nice.
they dropped the entire source code as Creative Commons share alike. Yeah. So like,
there's no assets or things to download. But let's be very clear about their games. They're all in the same 3D engine that they created, Sandbox for the most part, with just different assets kind of moving around. Yeah.
So it's all like Mario 64 like.
Right. Bogdom, Nanosaur 1 and 2, Nanosaur Extreme, Bogdom, Cro-Mag Rally, which doesn't have online. But see, if you see that, it's like, that looks awfully familiar if you just played Bogdom.
Yes. Bogdom 2.
Yeah, good on them though, man. Like, game preservation. Keep it around. Keep it going. Yeah. Source codes. Awesome.
Speaking of game preservation, Open Red Alert, Open RA, they got their October 10th release out. Not a very, very spicy one, because they're pretty feature complete, honestly. A lot of it is just work to get the new Command & Conquer remastered collections running. But the Tiberian Sun remastered multiplayer is now in preview. There are a bunch of Linux fixes if you go through the changelog. Their launcher now will detect if you're on a laptop or have multiple GPUs installed, and will ask you which GPU you want to use, which is nice. Yeah. There's the internal application survey now supports Linux distributions, so you'll get stats based on if people are on like Ubuntu or Manjaro or whatever. And the Flatpak, it won't crash with your Wayland session anymore, so that's always nice.
Sucking all the fun out of it. The Red Alert Global League Season 15 has just started, everybody, because like people apparently play this game. And we got the Dark Tournament just coming up. Registration's currently open for that. That makes me happy, Jordan, when I see like a competitive segment built around and like now
retro games.
Yeah. People still throwing down. Don't even think about joining that shit. They will fuck you up.
Oh no, yeah. These are people who like eat, sleep, and breathe Command & Conquer. Like,
they've been playing this game for 30 years, so
they will mess your day up. Another thing, this release is progress has been made towards supporting CNC Remastered Collection,
which is really cool. It's still very good on EA that they're working with these guys to like make the shit work with their release. That
was like the once in a blue moon good EA thing that they did. It's like, you guys are doing that. Here's the source. Go nuts.
Yeah, like EA's been a bit of a wild card, right? Like they do some like really nice moves, like, hey, EA Play on Steam, all this shit works on Proton, blah blah blah. And then they're like, fuck you, microtransactions. Here, have the source code for Command & Conquer. Fuck you, fire everyone from BioWare. Like you never know what's coming next.
Everybody's dated an EA at some point,
right?
So, yeah.
That is the true truth.
So there we go. If you want to tell us about your
crazy EA
relationships, adventures in dating corporations, you can do that. Head over to LinuxGameCast.com. We got a contact page. We got a bunch of stuff in there. Put some boilerplate. Like, read that before sending things in. We got one for the show. We got one for Weekly Daily Wednesdays. Relationship Vice is always open, and Jordan will help you out. There, give us a name, email, subject, and some messages, and it might be something that's read right here on this show. Also, you can drop a Patreon comment or YouTube comment, maybe on Odyssey, if I remember that we have an Odyssey page. Nothing against that, but
give us a voicemail on Spotify.
Do it.
Yeah.
Dare you.
We want to hear your beautiful voice. Be warned.
Just go beep, beep, boop. I mean, if you do that, we'll fucking play it. I mean, it's us, right?
If you send us a voicemail, that's just like dial-up modem noises. Or like a fax machine.
We'll try to figure it out, probably. So, what do we got this week, Jordan?
We got some mail that's from Blueflow, and they're talking about Wayland. They say, Wayland is only 8 years away from being as old as X was when they decided that X was too old and started work on Wayland from 1984 to 2008 and from 2008 to present. When will they announce Wayland is too crafty and they're working on the replacement? Ha ha ha. So, like, yeah, here's the thing, though. X is really fucking old. And as we've discussed, technology has definitely moved in a different direction than some of the core assumptions that X was making. We've seen like on Asahi Linux, like X just straight up doesn't work for a lot of the contexts. It's a security nightmare.
Let the Apple users eat cake.
Sure, let them have their one thing. They can't play games anymore, so they might as well get cake. But yeah, but the design here with Wayland is hopefully a little bit more modular and a little bit more extensible now that we know because like before in the 80s we had oscilloscopes and we had like dumb terminals. Now we have all sorts of various interfaces. We have like VR, AR, some like
phones.
Phones, different types of laptops, tablets. We're even getting into like stuff like Leap Motion or like different gesture-based control interfaces. Mm-hmm. So like that kind of stuff doesn't necessarily play well in the X paradigm, and Wayland is designed to at least be extensible to support these new things as they arise. So hopefully we don't run into a situation like the X Wayland thing currently, but I mean we said that about IPv6 and then no one ever adopted IPv6. So right, that solved all our problems and we never used it.
You know, I say Doc and Jazz, like 8 fucking years is a long time, 8 years, but so is 15 years of development, and that's where Wayland's at right now. Like, I don't know. Will we see something different than Wayland, though? That's why I put X12 in the fucking title, because leave titles if you don't want me to do it, because you end up with that. Will we get something different from Wayland? Because, like, let's face it, it's been moving at this glacial speed of smell this entire time.
It's got some big shoes to fill, though.
Let's be realistic. Let's be completely fair and honest about this. If I'd asked you 10 years ago, would Wayland be done and ready? I would have said yes.
Yeah.
I certainly hoped it would have been. There's still,
again, that was premier, though.
Yeah, as the person who runs Wayland every single day on this box, there's still a lot of stuff that it can't do. Now, admittedly, it does a lot of things better than X ever did. Especially if you have multiple monitors with mixed refresh rates, and some have FreeSync, some don't. It's on X, forget it. You're just not going to have a good time because there will be weird shit happening all the time. On Wayland, that's not even an issue. You just, no, this one is at 144, this one's at 60, that one's at 75. They're done. It's the small things, you know. Those small things are what gives me hope, because yes, the different support for different displays and the ease with which it does it, and the way that KDE works so much better on Wayland than it does on X. Yeah, it's almost there, man. Come on.
How many more years? This is what I'm like trying to get to. It's like, how many more years of like, is it just almost there? It's like that sports team, like, we almost won this year. How long do you go until
both Gnome and KDE are talking about dropping X as a supported session?
Talks cheap.
They're both doing it at this point, so they're the two big ones.
I mean, when Red Hat does it, then you gotta go right.
And Gnome, Red Hat,
and Red Hat is definitely making those moves. They're saying they're targeting RHEL 11 for cutting out X entirely.
But
the new Fedora is going to be Wayland only, supposedly.
Yeah.
Or Fedora 40.
And again, like I don't know if it's necessarily a matter of Wayland being ready. It's the other applications that need to catch up. It's the portals that need to be created. It's all the other supporting infrastructure, because the protocol is pretty solid right now.
And there's going to be so many applications that are just never going to be updated.
That's true. And that's hopefully stuff like X Wayland can improve and reduce the overhead. But there is a lot of stuff that you would need to have like implemented in there in order for it to do the things that like X normally does that Wayland doesn't. So I don't know. I honestly I think we're in a pretty good place for like 80% of use. I think Wayland is good enough, and I think the gap will continue to close.
How much longer?
How much longer?
If we got to do predictions.
When's the Red Hat release coming out that's based on Fedora 40?
When you can no longer run X officially supported from Red Hat, about another decade, Pedro.
Probably, and I think like the big one is going to be the biggest thing holding it back is going to be accessibility. But short of that, I think like.
Yeah, and
honestly, like
still...
maybe one or 2 years, but with accessibility, definitely longer than that because there's a lot of other like problems that need to be solved to allow like
then again
screen readers
accessibility
to
was still a big issue on X too because there was a lot of things that just didn't couldn't do on X.
But the problem with Wayland is accessibility doesn't work by design.
Yes,
well,
as a security, the screen reading is a big no-no.
The problem with accessibility on X is the only reason it works is because there is zero security. So, I've gotta be something.
I don't know. Maybe the happy middle ground, like, I see that a lot with Wayland, like, but secure, I'm like, it's my fucking desktop. I don't give a shit.
But I need to cater to the people that do.
Yeah.
That's why portals are a thing, and that's why we actually need that to work. To be able to, if people want to punch that hole, it's like, no, I want access to read the screen so that I can have a text to voice to help people with eyesight issues. Yeah.
And we run into situations like Joshy trying to, it's like, hey man, we can make OBS work in this Flatpak container. We gotta punch some holes. No!
But you're already doing that.
Shut up.
Yeah, but shut up.
Yeah, see that one is like Joshy's like, well, we're gonna punch the hole, but then we can replace the hole with this better thing. But we're doing it anyways, so we might as well just do it. And the OBS guys are like, but no.
But you're already doing it. No.
You know what?
We don't.
You know what? Making your official thing a fucking Flatpak, you get everything you deserve. I have nothing but love for the OBS team. But
that seems self-inflicted.
Yeah.
You should have went with snaps.
and then just shit wouldn't work. Just gotta run everything in Snap. Great. How many loopback file systems do you want mounted this time?
How many can you get mounted before things just start?
Oh, see, that's a good question because it's not Linux that would fuck up. It would be like the file manager that's like, how many mount points do I gotta crawl?
Something's gonna hit an arbitrary fucking number digit punched in the code somewhere and be like, yeah. Stay tuned.
Well, Snap's for IoT. It only runs one thing ever, so you're never gonna run into this problem.
That's why you do the whole VM in a Snap.
Yeah.
Yeah, you run GNOME boxes in a Snap.
Yeah. Or what?
Snap.
Oh, Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to get the hell out of here. Thanks for showing up, watching us live. If you get a chance, we do this every Saturday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Moon Time. Subscribe to us on Twitch or follow us or click a heart or some shit and you get email notifications sometimes if it feels like sending them out. It's kind of dope, but, also calendars. They work. Anyway, if you want to get in touch with me, you can. I'm over on Zitter. Still doing that thing over there, at Vinstone. I'm on our Mastodon. We got mast.linuxgamecast.com. Somebody hit me up earlier this week. It's like, oh, I see you're doing the Mastodon thing now. I was like, bitch, we've had a Mastodon instance for like 7 years, man. Fuck off.
I had to remember what my Mastodon account password was a while ago. That was the problem.
Oh, man. Yeah, just at Vin, mast.linuxgamecast.com. Being all federated in timeline as well.
I'm Jordan. I'm all disassembled, and in order to assemble me, you need to unflatpack me and put me together with an Allen
you just want
key.
glue to stuff. I know you.
I want Allen keys to munch on, damn it. Find me on Mastodon at Frojo at mast.linuxgamecast.com or on Twitter at The Burning Fool.
Now I have this picture of Jordan swinging in a big wrecking ball with no
I
clothes on.
came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, it's just the Ron Jeremy version.
Just licking tools.
Yeah,
that's the image that popped into my head.
Yeah, it's just like with the less hair.
Yeah. So you can find me also on mass.linuxgamecast.com. It's unaccounted for with the actual number 4 at the end. So hit me up on there. I'll hit you up right
Smash
back.
him up, fam. Bring him some blue paint. He'll be your friend forever. Time for some credits.
Give me Allen keys, nom nom nom.
I wonder if you can buy candy Allen keys. Somebody's gonna have made that by now.
Yeah, probably.
Like IKEA, you should fucking sell candy cane Allen
like
keys.
fucking Popeye's candy cigarettes, but they're Allen keys. We gotta thank our advisors, Omega and Art there, and we gotta thank our executive producers, Bob Bram, Scott Michaud, Atomic Ass, Mike G, Drummer, Tomash, Hakeem, Dave, Eshep, Ian, and our Little Nick fan, Super Destote, Empty, Glorious Eggy, and
I gotta fix this chair. See monsters.
Ryder X back in a Trudgy Veritanuda, Justin, Nubbin, Darkwing, System T, Dancing Joe, Ogi1, and Kyrie are the sea monsters
Aromatic
with the
Dove.
Death Notes.
Ah.
Nova,
So stinky.
Basil, Chad,
Schmalzes
Romeo Marson, Renee,
Dougly.
Leonardo, the Kresny,
Avandro.
Xanthrus Gaming,
Peeble.
Rue,
Live It.
Turnover,
In it.
D-Spec, Tinley Gaming
All of our
PT,
fine, upstanding cannibals.
PT Dave.
Thank you so much for making this nonsense possible. Oh yeah, shameless plug. There's a thing for the Raspberry Pi on Jitsi that we're running right now. If you're a patron, that video's up for your perusal, inspection, comments. It's your chance to be like, you're wrong on something. And I'm like, oh, cool. Much better time than after I published it, because I ain't fucking changing it after it's on YouTube. Bad fire, everyone. See you next
Wrong
week.
forever. Linux Gamecast.
Allen Key Lime Pie. That
And
sounds like
Atomic, yes, you could have mixed refresh rates in X with the NVIDIA drivers if you define the actual refresh rate in the driver and saved it as an XOR config file.
That sounds
That
like
was
it
the
sucks.
only way you could do it.
oh yeah, that sounds too complex for Linux users, man. We're just used to plugging shit in and it working.
Kinda these days, yeah. A little bit.
Yeah, I know because I too was doing that with the 1080.
Linux and printers, man. That's what got me. Was I plugged in like a random HP printer scanner, and shit just worked. Just plugged it in. Shotwell opens up and was like, "Hey, you want to make a scan?"
I was force installing outdated printer drivers in like 2007 because I found one for an HP, and it worked kinda.
Was it a parallel printer? Parallel
No, wait, was it? No, it was USB.
Okay.
It used to be Lexmark and who else was the other brand? Epson were the two printers that inkjet printers in like the early aughts, late 90s that you could buy that worked under Linux. They'd work with Red Hat anyway. I don't know about other distributions.
But Strider, could you get FreeSync or variable refresh rate working on both of them?
I can't even get. I don't fucking care, man. Like I'd argue that with you, but I'm like, whatever.
That's the thing. You needed an NVIDIA card for that to even remotely get close to working. And you had to do it like that. You either defined it in the driver or you wrote the XOR conf file yourself.
Do you have a modified XOR conf file? Does it? How are we doing these days?
I think I still have my NVIDIA one saved somewhere.
I don't think I've had to edit one by hand for.
I used the driver to do it, and then I just saved it.
Yeah.
My Optimus laptop has the custom Zorg.conf, but that's it.
Mm.
And that's. But I think even the driver now has like the file to enable the switchable graphics. So
nice.
That's good. So it just comes with it.
Screen it, man. Oh.
I don't know. I've been so burned on switchable NVIDIA graphics. Now all my laptops are AMD or Intel only.
Mm-hmm. There you go. There's my 20-NVIDIA conf.
Fucking child. Mine's an ETC X11 XOR comp. Damn babies.
Yeah, they specifically recommend that you don't use the general XOR conf file and instead have an XOR conf.
Yeah, show me where it don't work, then I'll do it.
Oh, it works. They just tell you not to. And just dropping that along with the rest of them, it worked.
Yeah, I don't have anything crazy in mine. I'm looking at mine right now. I got monitors. Is there anything in here that's do I have cool bits enabled? Probably. Oh, I think I threw cool bits in this bitch. Somewhere. I don't know where. I'll see it. I have fan control enabled. Is that enabled by default these days?
No. None of the cool bits are enabled by default.
That's the cool part of the cool bits. It's not that they're like awesome, it's just that they cool your computer down. I was very disappointed when I'm like, there aren't any cool options in here, it's just for cooling. I want like radical mode on my NVIDIA drivers.
Z-axis mapping. Yeah, I do have fan control on this 3060, but I do not have cool bits enabled in the config.
Maybe if you have the block, then it implicitly enables cool bits. I
honestly don't care enough to look. Because I had to install the Green with Envy application because this thing, the case temperature of Threadbooper is exactly 1/2 of 1 degree off from the fans being off and on.
Ugh.
That's the idle case temperature, so the card just sits there and it goes meow. Meow.
Moo.
Meow. That's the fans cut on. Just the fact that the barely moving cools it back down to where they immediately cut back off. They don't even make a revolution. So I had to have
It's like, there's airflow. And it's gone.
Yeah. Like you could wheeze on it from the other room and they'd be like, I'm cool, I'll stay off.
So do you just need to like set up a little fan on the inside, just like one of those little battery powered ones?
Yeah, fan for my fan.
Yeah.
So I just use Green with Envy to like lock them at 35 idle. So at idle, they just always been at 35 and then they follow the fan curve. After that.
Yeah. KDE compositing, there was a point with my 1080 that I had turned off Kwin compositing and I was using Compton with KDE in order to get compositing. That's how bad it was.
Is PyCom still maintained? Is any of that shit from back in the day still?
PyCom should be maintained. That's the one that's supposed to have taken over Compton, except last time I tried, the Compton package had a newer build date than the PyCom one, so...
Oh, shit. Yeah, 3 weeks ago, man. Oh, hang on. Updated Discord.
Clang titties.
All about them clang tit. All right, no work's being done on it.
I mean, it is just effectively Compton, so it's already kind of baked. They just have to maintain it.
Which is what they're doing. They're basically like fixing any compiler warnings.
Yeah.
Okay, good ratio and open close there, so they're fixing things. Fuck you and JetBrains. Get out of here with that.
GLX screen tearing. Yay! I mean, guess it's an Intel card.
Artrix Linux GPU drivers?
Okay, not an Intel card then.
NVIDIA.
No, it's an Intel. It's an Intel. Or
Mobile.
NVIDIA.
Yeah. So they're probably using the iGPU.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Artix Linux, so that's just the distro, I guess.
Yep. Can you just imagine? See, that's why I'd never want to have a public GitHub page of like, when I see shit like that, like, the fuck is it? Get the fuck out of here. Close won't fix. Artix.
Ryan had some bits about like hating getting bug reports for rat poison. It's like, do I really want to fix a bug?
It was
for...
awesome. Awesome WM.
I do remember him complaining that like, do I really want to fix bugs for something called rat poison?
No, but the joke was because it's called awesome. Why do I need to do anything about it?
I'll do it if you pay me, Strider. My job these days is saying no to people. So...
The only AMD GPU thing I remember telling you, Beer, was, it was a while ago and it was about DRI 3, but all distros nowadays just default to DRI 3 anyways, because you kind of need it for the new versions of Vulkan.
DRI 2 is like a lot smoother, like with the overall tone of the image.
I really preferred the sound they had in DRI 1. I think they sold out in DRI 2 and 3.
It's a bit rougher. It's a lot harsher, a lot more digital.
Yeah, they got a different drummer and like it's not the same.
Do I want to manage issue tracker for Lutris? Like, I'll help you out if you need help with it, yeah?
Video games about insects. Hollow Knight? Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
It's Godot.
There's a game called Pedro that's about insects, apparently. I'm on the Wikipedia page for Bugsort or whatever the fuck it was. Bugdom. So
Okay.
today I learned that this is a video game about our friend Pedro Mateus.
But you gotta look at the video.
Oh, I have that game on Steam. That was a Commodore Amiga game.
Insect Guy Pedro, video game head sculpture.
It's
Spider-Man.
Pedro Pecker.
Pedro Pecker, but it's Spider-Man.
That's Pedro Pecker.
Yeah, Pedro Pecker.
Risky click. Okay.
We got a picture of Pedro's pecker. It's my peak!
Pedro goes buggy.
By Fran Minushkin.
Oh, I want a box full of crickets. So fair.
Just to be really loud.
Did I talk about this? There was like a truck that crashed a couple weeks ago in Toronto, and like something like 5 million bees escaped. And they're like, yeah, we got most of them, and I'm like, define most, because like what 10%, like 1% of a million bees. It's still a lot of fucking bees.
Well, I mean, you were saving your story about your gem.
That's right. Yeah, you didn't switch to me, so I didn't. Yeah, so there's a thing called blood flow restriction training. It's where you take a tourniquet and you wrap it around a limb, and you do your training. And the idea there is because you're pooling the blood there, you sequester metabolites and you get the burn a lot faster, and you get a similar stimulus with a lot less weight. So my knees weren't feeling great this week. So I'm like, I'm gonna do some squats with blood flow restriction. I've done it before. I have the tourniquets. I bought them off Amazon, and I tied them on my legs. And apparently my legs have gotten big enough to the point where one of the tourniquets just snapped. There's like a little metal buckle that just failed. It like warped around my leg and just flew off. And I was very upset because I'm like, oh man, there goes my fucking leg training today. And then my wife is like, you do realize that your legs are so powerful that you broke a piece of equipment, right? Isn't that, you should be proud of yourself? I'm like, no. I need to do more squats.
You gotta start going to the industrial bondage store.
Yeah.
And get some leather shit with some real
Yeah,
metal
when
on
that story started, it's like, ooh, is Fixie Wink?
Yeah, I was like, all right, so torture porn. Here, let's go. I'm in.
Yep. So there you go. That's my story. My legs are so powerful, I'm breaking my equipment.
You need to put your left leg on a diet.
No more,
Joe,
no
I
more
haven't
diets.
done anything to the car this week, but I've been accumulating the stuff that I will be doing as time allows in the next few weeks.
No more dieting. That was 3 months of my life that I'm glad is over.
I like the game where you
Shit.
play as a kaiju.
Yeah.
Paint
Grasshopper
character
Mantis.
pen,
Yeah.
A Guardians of the Galaxy character.
Yeah.
turtle wax color magic to get rid of some of the teeny tiny little scratches that are all over the car.
Also, it's super refreshing.
Yes. It smells nice, actually. I wonder what it tastes like. And engine enamel paint, which also works for brake calipers. It's the exact same thing.
Oh my god, you're gonna paint your fucking calipers.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That is going to be my one aesthetic change to the car, is going to be the paint calipers are going to look the same color as the car.
If I just send you the money to buy the covers.
You should paint your headlights.
Covers?
Yeah.
Covers for the calipers?
You can get decorative,
Caliper covers.
like brim low. You're gonna paint them red?
No, they're going to be silvery blue like the car.
Can we get a pair of truck nuts for Pedro?
They're all right.
You can look those up. They're real. Truck nuts.
Yeah, but for a car.
Yeah, for a car.
No, that's okay.
Car nuts. Corn nuts.
It was actually at work. We were discussing like things to do with
See, this
cars.
is what I'm talking about, Pedro. Look. Bright green. They look real too, don't they? But they're plastic.
That's
clip 'em
okay.
right on.
I already have the paint, and those 2 cans of paint, one for silver and the other one for sky blue,
And
were
they're like,
cheaper
hey, look,
than those.
We'll get sued if we have a Brembo on them, so we need to blur that out a little bit. Mm-hmm. Oh, people buy the stickers too. Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to put the stickers.
Well,
I'm just going to.
Oh, you get edge
basically-
ones. Come on, red edge.
No, I'm just going to take the
$267. What the fuck?
drill attachments. Those are
These are
just
engraved.
covers.
These are just covers. Yeah.
It's at least it's a set of 4. I was like, is that a set?
they're
That better not be a set of
engraved.
2.
See, they just clip right on. Click, click.
Amazon confirmed fit. Make sure this
No
fits.
messy paint.
Yeah, no, the Amazon confirmed fit is a load of shit. I've bought so many things that were confirmed fit that went back the very same day that I got them because I
How
guess
dare
what?
you
They don't-
talk poorly about Andy Jassy, our Lord and Savior?
Oh, what shit box is this on? I can't tell. Open image in new tab.
Sport. It's a Kia, maybe?
Yeah, I like the generic sport rims.
Just sports. Hey, man,
Sports
listen.
go sports. Flex are number 1. Participants heroes. Go team, yeah.
I know I shouldn't, say anything about the wheels because my wheels, they're still the stock wheels that came with the car, but they're a prettier color now, so they're not entirely stock anymore.
You could have painted those two like teal.
No, those look really nice. I was kind of worried about the anthracite gray, as they call it, being a little too dark, given that it's a fairly light-colored car. But it looks so good. The dark wheels look so good.
What about like neon light kits? Where are we at on that?
On the outside, it's way too much of a pain
Inside.
because of the restrictions here. Inside, you could just do LED strips, and I'm tempted to kind of go with them.
What about bacon
This
strips?
pleases me.
But are you gonna get like the hydraulics so you can go?
No, I might look. I've already looked into lowering springs, but they lower it by like 30 mil, and that's way too much. I don't want to scrape whenever I go over a speed bump.
Now, are you also like intending your car to look like it's from like a Need for Speed game so that people will challenge you to street races?
I just want it a little lower because the wheel gap between the tires and the wheel arches is a little too much. So I'd like 3/4 of an inch lower. That would be perfect.
No. See, listen, we can turn your ass into Knight Rider.
You can't do that here. You can't have red lights in the front of the car.
We could probably get a different color.
Can we just get a side decal of David Hasselhoff and like repose? Just put it on the side of Pedro's car. He's just eating a cheeseburger on the floor.
Of course they made these. I just like Knight Rider stick on things. Like, yep, there it is.
On your Subaru.
Pretty fitty.
There you go. This one has the blurred out plates, so we're gonna go with that picture. That looks good.
Looks like a Nissan Leaf.
A little bit longer. But if you want a car that you look at that and say, oh, that's a Ford Fiesta Mark 6, you would be correct. The ST model specifically. The undercarriage is the exact same one. Like, the styling of the body is different, but the undercarriage and the interior is mostly for Fiesta.
It is a Ford.
Yeah, it's just Mazda. On that one, they provide the engine and the actual body. And then you have the hybrid version of the new one, which is a Toyota Auris. Just with the symbol replaced instead of Toyota as Mazda.
I'd be down with that. These stick on, they fall off, they get the other badge under it. Let's try this shit out. They've updated it. We talked about it last week.
Yes. It's only 1.21 gigs. Let's get on with that.
I had my senior moment when I was downloading something that was like 100 megs earlier today, and like I clicked on it and I went to do something and it's like done. I'm like, that still amazes me a little bit.
When you get the proper speeds, it's nice.
Like I couldn't even get the mouse up to the downloads area before it's like, it does
Done.
like, huh. That's neat. I wish Steam would be like that.
No. I guess that's like the one downside to their whole private network shit is like it caps the speed globally.
Yes.
Well, they run off Akamai. That's their backbone for Steam.
I wonder if they have it rate limited just to like not completely destroy them in bandwidth costs.
You got to imagine they got some peering arrangements, though, right?
Yeah, but like again, how much do those cost? Like, and are there different scales of peering arrangements? Questions we don't know because none of us are ISP engineers.
We're not valveologists.
Yeah.
And you think about the amount of like bandwidth just the site consumes with like streaming videos.
Yep.
Right, let's lower the audio.
Connected.
There we go. Save settings, yeah.
Hey, controller works neat.
Yep. Mr. Burger Man.
I'm online. Do I have to do anything, or can you guys just join?
I'm trying to join.
Hey. Berg fool.
I'm burning G-Fool.
Burning G fool. Oh fuck yeah.
Gamer fuel.
Gamer Fool.
G fool.
Okay, let's do join. Join game. Joining party.
How do you raise your hand?
X. That's the ready. Yep.
All right. I gotta get something to drink. Goodbye, break. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to get this set up.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'll stick around.
How many people can play?
6 or 8, I want to say.
Yeah.
You can get a load of people in here.
All right. Well, it'll be open long enough for me to go get a refresh. Then we're gonna play. So if you want to join, I'd suggest doing it right about before I get back.
It takes all of 11 seconds to download.
No, it's massive. It's a gig. I'm on dial-up.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you very much. The headlights. Nori was just chomping at the bits, like, ooh, I want to do it. So she just put the sanding attachment on the drill and just goes zzz, and then
it's champing, not chomping.
Yeah.
It's the thing that horses do.
Mm-hmm. With their teeth. They chomp.
They champ at the bit.
But yeah, it is. It looks genuinely good. The good job autoclaim, because the instructions were stupid easy to follow, and they give you exactly what you need. It's like 3 discs of 800 grit, 2 discs of 1500 grit per headlight, so you get 6 total 800 and 4 total 1500. And then you get 2 pads, one for 2000 and 3000 grit, which you can reuse. And you get the foam pad for the cutting polishing compound, which basically once until you get to wet sanding, you start to get a real concern. It's like, oh god, I'm just scratching this whole thing up, oh god. But then you get to wet sanding and it immediately starts to look better. It's like, ooh, I see. And then once you hit with the polishing compound, it's like, so nice. Amagos?
Sus.
Wait, Linus commented on the Amagos?
There's like a way you can fake the poster. You can make it appear like anyone's making any commit message.
Alright. Yeah?
Huh?
Yeah?
The game makes a little noise.
Oh no. Is there a that button? Or is that just the game making noise?
That's just the game making noise. I assumed. I didn't push any button. Looks like it's an LGC grudge match.
Jordan, you're not your show notes color.
That's fine. I'm cheeseburger head. I'm very easy to see.
I don't know, man. That's going to lead to some character blindness.
Yes. You're gonna be blinded by the cheeseburger in your face. It's great. You can headbutt people with it on. It looks so funny. We're just like lunchtime, motherfucker. All right.
Let's try this thing out.
Yeah. Let's see if anyone remembers how to fucking
new
play
version.
this game.
Hush with your unspecified error.
Raise the roof, children. Raise it.
Ah. Mode. Melee? Oh, there's different modes. Gang? Waves? Football? Okay, so we're going to be here for a bit. We're going to do some melee to get calibrated.
Okay.
Alright, let's do it.
What? It's
Finding other players.
We get randos.
Hopefully not.
Doubt.
Pressed F to doubt.
Loading menu.
I do like the art style in these other screens. It's cute. I like it. Oh god.
Oh well.
I don't recognize the old lady.
Wait, people are playing this game now?
Yeah. Well, it just got.
This is it. I'm out. Damn it.
I don't even remember the controls.
No, me either. I just went straight to the fucking floor. No, cheeseburger man.
No! Damn it, old lady. All right, it's between Mohawk Man and Yuji Love.
Oh. Oh, no, it's not.
I must go now. My planet needs me.
You want to start?
Oh, elevator is great.
All right, take 2. Oh shit. No. Okay, still
No.
live. Still live.
All right, I'm still alive too.
How do I
Hold
attack?
on, Jordan.
That punches. I'm not fucking with you, dude, until I figure out these controls.
Okay, so triangle puts the hands up.
Yeah.
No.
Right. X. Square jumps.
My grip gave up. Damn it! It's
Pedro, you're stuck like me. Oh no, they're gonna take you out. They're headbutting the cables.
They can take out the cables.
No.
Ah!
Zero sum game.
And it's a draw.
Yeah, it's like shell shock. Oh, nobody wins. Everyone loses.
Look at that ping. No wonder.
Yeah, I have 350.
Yeah, 280 on this end, man. It's like
259. Yeah.
This control's a little bit sluggish.
A little bit.
Yeah.
There's a third of a second delay.
Yeah, there is. Can we just play with just us?
Goodbye.
Is it just me?
No, there's people hanging off the side.
Oh.
Ah!
Run, you fool! No!
Ah!
Don't run too far.
Run differently.
Ah! No! Hold my
It's a
hand.
draw.
Yeah, I think maybe we need to limit the number of players.
The full second of input delay difficulty multiplier is
Yeah. Oh look, it's the Matrix.
going down. Whatever. You can't catch me because I can barely move. I'm gonna VLC you.
Yeah. See you later.
Somebody
God.
weed on the floor.
The input delay, man. That's
Yes.
brutal.
Yes. I'm trying to knock one of them down so I can drag them
I
to the
will
train
hold my
tracks.
arm out. Come here. Wait. No, not me. No.
You? Okay.
God damn it.
No!
I was almost foisted by Jordan.
Go!
Can I fuck people up? Can I have this pipe?
I lost my burger!
This is my pipe. Leave me alone.
Oh no!
Come on, give me this pipe. Yes. I don't know what to do with this. You better run.
How do you get back up?
I'm the pipe man.
I'm a scat man. Oh, that's it for me.
I got a pipe. I wouldn't do that.
Oh,
man.
oh, okay, never mind. I was
Never
like,
mind.
I got hit by that train, and I'm like, oh, still alive. You can't defeat me.
I got a cone.
Yeah, safety wizard.
How do you grab?
Right.
Shoulder buttons.
Shoulder button.
Just hold. Okay.
Yeah.
It's each hand is a different shoulder button.
I knew that,
No,
that was for the punching,
no.
but yeah, if you hold it.
Yes.
Okay.
Take my cone. How do I pick it? No. No.
Triangle, or Y.
Yeah.
I still haven't figured out climbing in this though. You can
Yeah, you
climb.
gotta raise your hands, then lower your hands and jump.
How do I raise my hands?
Y or triangle.
And it's a draw.
I'm still here,
Round-
bitches.
Yeah. Raise your hands, grab onto the ledge, and then lower your hands. And jump.
Where's jump?
A.
Oh.
Or across.
Too late. Nuance.
Juanes.
Pog.
I mean, yeah. This is like first to 5, isn't it? We're gonna be here forever. Oh, all right. All right.
Let's do this.
Yeah, we're unified against.
No! Get up! Get up! No!
Are you gonna let go of Jordan? I don't want Jordan. Saving Jordan for last.
Yeah.
No! No! You cannot. You will not.
Go! Oh.
Yes. Go. No. I'm climbing the tower of meat. No.
Special sauce, meat, pickles,
Ring
cheese on a
out
sesame
is,
seed bud.
Death.
What does this button do? Oh. I'm invisible. No, let go. I'll grab a hold of something.
All right.
Come here, Granny.
All right. Yeah,
Come
let's get rid of Grandma.
You're going over. You gotta go. Sorry, Grandma.
All right.
Who's left?
Bear.
You two and the rhino.
Coming up one way. No. Come back.
What is headbutt again?
You lost your hat. You should
B
come get
or
it.
circle.
Yeah.
I'm being an opportunist. Yes.
No.
Don't you guys want to like?
Yeah. All right. Let's push
Go.
him. Oh, you guys fell through the rope. Are you kidding me? We had him.
Oh man.
We had him. Okay.
Where is the
Museum. Oh, you can go in the fish tank. Yeah.
Stay away from me.
Yeah. All right, Grandma.
Can I get this bench?
Grandma.
Where the bench?
Punch the grandma.
Come on, Pedro, grab the grandma.
Okay.
You gotta.
No, I'm grabbing Jordan.
Don't grab me. Grab the grab Ma.
Here, I brought you guys a seat. Sit down.
Ven brought a bench.
Sit down. Quit fighting. That's just.
You guys are tired.
I'm gonna hump the
I'm
bench.
grabbing grandma.
You guys.
Let's
are
get her, grandma. In the fish tank. No.
Grandma, it's lunchtime. Eat up. Come on, Grandma.
Come on, grandma. In with the fishies. Let's go.
You're gonna let go, Green Man.
I am the green man.
Oh.
We got her.
I'll leave you alone.
We're trying to grab the grandma.
Granny,
Can you headbutt her while she's?
how do I headbutt? There.
B or circle.
All right.
Fuck.
No.
This conga line of bullshit. Come on.
No.
No,
Grandma's
Granny.
let go.
Arise, Granny. Oh, you're back, huh? Yeah, we got a score. Me and you.
There we go.
Lunchtime.
I'm asserting
grandma.
dominance. Go.
We got tentacle rape.
No.
Oh no, we got the hentai.
No.
Feed grandma to the tentacles.
Yeah. Grandma, eat some tentacles.
Put a hump on the wall. That's me.
Mr. Purple Man, get over here. All right.
That's me.
Well, I took out Mohawk Man. It's up to you guys. Take out Grandma.
Go grab Ven, grab grandma.
Get the grandma.
See if you can hurt Granny this way. Well,
How can we defeat Grandma?
yes.
No. Tentacle. No.
Grandma, quit being like that.
Grandma, get fed to the Kraken already. Jeez.
Come on, grandma. Let's go.
You're going back to the old folks' home whether you like it or not. No, you'll never take me back.
No.
I'm queen of the ocean.
No.
Queen of the
Oh,
ocean.
I'm thirsty.
Come on, Pedro. You're
Damn
our
it.
only hope. Give her to the tentacles. Sacrifice her to Dagon. Come on. Grab her by the hair.
Come on.
Grab her by her wig.
Headbutt. There we go. Come on, Mr. Kraken.
Yeah.
Yes, take grandma. No. Not me. No.
Talk about a Squid Game.
Leave Granny alone.
The Kraken was against me.
You are not crack-a-lackin'.
We gotta give it to Yellow Guy. We just gotta help him win so that we can get out of here. Grandma! with the roar. You have it.
There's Grandma.
Yeah, everyone's
Grandma.
gang up on Grandma.
Ah. You know what? I'm taking you bitches with me. I'm not letting go. Yeah, come back here.
Come on,
back.
Grandma.
LGC wants to care.
So
Let's go.
How
Let's
do you
go,
actually like
motherfuckers.
throw people? What's the trick?
Oh no.
If you lift,
No.
I mean, if
Damn
you're
it.
holding them in front of you and you lift your arms, they kind of go forwards.
All right, come on, Grandma. We're going this way.
There
All right,
we go.
okay, yeah,
The
yeah,
billboard's
yeah.
been knocked over. Let's go.
Could use some help. Whoa.
No, officer. She
No,
slept.
not me.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. Oh, wrong button. It's hard to keep track of which hand is which.
Yes. Come on.
Ow!
This poor
Quit it.
person playing grandma is like, why am I getting ganged up on all of a sudden?
Because grab. Whee! Got her.
Jordan, I was doing it. Come on.
I was trying to grab her, not you.
I was trying to help.
Let's go, Grandma. Jordan's gonna win this one. Goodbye.
Yeah, lunchtime, motherfucker. Woo!
Ronald, you've changed.
I'm the Hamburglar, bitch. Give me all your money. Man, what if the Hamburglar had a gun?
It'd be a short episode. No.
Wait, hold on. Can you operate the controls? You
Um,
can.
I need to go explore. Gotta get in the ship. I want to drive the
Hey,
ship.
Grandma!
good job. You got rid of Grandma.
Fuck you, Grandma. Now I'm trapped under this fucking cage. Oh man, can you get people in the shark cage and then dip them into the water?
Goodbye. No, 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 no.
Oh, here's a shark.
There's
by
a
the way.
shark.
Okay, I like how my guy just randomly moves by himself sometimes. That's pretty bad.
Yeah. Ragdoll.
It's fine. It's fine. doing what I want to do.
Ah. Sharky and George, the crime busters of the sea.
Creatures
Oh,
of the
no.
earth, lend me your power.
The shark got him. The shark got him. All right, Ben. Oh no! Is your head stuck? Is your giant head stuck in the
No.
ramp?
Maybe a
You
little.
need some lube. What happens if you let go?
I've tried. Hey!
Hey! Now you just gotta dodge the sharks.
Don't worry, I gotta
No.
let go.
They're fucking adorable, I gotta say. They're just the giant floppy dead look in their face is super cute. I don't know why.
Ah, no. Shark, go away.
Bruce!
Go away. No, no.
Bruce just wants a hug.
Fuck everything down there. I want up here.
Yes.
Well, I like this new level. This is dope. I wonder. See, what would be great is if you die, you can play as the shark. Like,
Come
you don't
on,
get any-
Jesse. Pull the punk. Pull the punk.
I'm trying to headbutt him.
Hey, there we go.
Hey.
Hey,
Fucking floppy shark.
get him! Save me, Chompy! Save me!
Come on, Chompy, get him. Goodbye.
Chompy, take him out. You were my favorite.
Snorky
No,
dog.
no, Chompy, what have you done? Ah,
Sharky and George. Oh, goddammit.
Sharky and George, the crime busters of the sea. Oh, this is too funny. Yeah, no, the fucking the sharks just with like it's way too funny.
No. God damn it, the sea
He's
life
gonna-
hates me.
he's not done. Come on.
Come on.
This is the most bullshit Jaws movie.
No, shark. No.
I like how the shark is just waiting there with its mouth open, just like, oh.
They're just there to fuck with you.
No.
Yes, you get your pipe flotation device.
Now, imagine how horrifying this would actually be in real life. Like, you'd be pissing yourself, shitting yourself.
Aw,
No.
Are the sharks attacking each other? Oh my god. Can you get to a safe spot when the water rises?
I can't. I'm drowning.
No. Wiggle
Oh
Bear
my
wins.
Okay, that was great. That was pretty fucking good. I want this game at Evo. I want to see some of that. I want to see some pro players take a crack at this.
Okay, it was only 3. All right.
That's pretty tight.
That's pretty fucking funny, yeah. New levels.
Custom. How do we do custom?
Oh.
Is this supposed to be an O?
Yeah.
I hit Y. Oh, public. So why is public? No.
No, now you're in custom. If you change to Y, it goes into public mode.
Let's try wheel. 2 wins is good.
Wheel.
Let's see what I want to see what it plays like without a day of latency.
I just want to know what wheel is. Does it go round and round?
The controls in this fucking menu are so bad. Okay.
Has anyone been keeping up with Wheel of Time Season 2? I tried watching the first episode and I couldn't.
No.
Amazon's recommending it to me every day, but I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, because they want their money back from like the $2 billion they spent on that fucker.
There are 2 Vens.
Yes, there's keyboard Ven and controller Ven now.
Oh, Jesus, fuck. How do I get rid of... Is there even a way? Just go back to the fucking menu, probably, if I can get there.
There you
Probably.
go. It's gone. It's
Okay.
gone.
But is that keyboard Ven or is that us?
No. We're good.
Keyboard Ven was with a 1.
Okay, start. No!
Why did
Well, if it's a private game, is it gonna just like, does it always say that?
Could be.
Oh shit! It's hot dog time. Are you ready for sausage?
Okay, it's just the 3 of us.
Okay,
All right.
good. My ping's usable. Oh, fuck.
Right.
Oh, hell.
Goodbye forever.
No!
I got hit with a sausage.
Yeah, sausage.
Stay away from the sausage. This is. What do you think this is? Steven sausage roll? More like Steven's sausage troll.
All right.
Okay, I just want to take a minute. I'm over here in my private corner learning some buttons. so we can at least stand a chance in fucking multiplayer.
No, there is still the delay. There's not as bad here, but
Yeah, my ping is much better. Okay.
We're flying, baby.
Okay. I mean, you could just wait them out.
I can't because the fucking thing's gonna go.
No.
Or maybe not.
Run,
bitch, run!
Fuck.
Yeah! Power!
The fan
Power
was
pose.
spinning. I was supposed to be flying. Come on.
Power! Okay.
Jordan wins.
I'll take it. I didn't earn it, but I'll take it. Are we gonna try soccer? Football?
Yeah, fuck it,
Watch
let's go.
Watch it be American football, hand egg. Like,
Oh, jeez.
that would make sense for this game though, because you gotta like grab the ball and yeah.
Wait,
Oh, they rotate. Okay. All right. So I guess we just get queued up with randos for the other team.
I don't know. Apparently people are playing the game. So.
Good. I'm glad Loafbone is.
I mean, it's
getting
never been a
some-
problem before. I've never
Yeah.
had to look for like a private anything because we were the only people ever playing it.
Okay, we got randos.
How's
I
this
guess we're all on
football?
the same team.
Where's the ball?
Right?
Where did my hat go? Where's my hat?
Bitch, I know how to grab now. You better watch out.
Bitch, please.
Bonk.
I think I'm dead.
right.
I'm dead.
Yeah, we're all dead.
Oh, no, I'm still
Oh
here.
no, you can't
Was.
rescue him, motherfucker. Oh, blue wins. All right. Oh, you can rescue each other. Neat.
How is this football?
Oh, the goals are the train tunnels, so you need to push people onto the tracks. No,
Maybe that, but like, how does that work here? Whoa.
I
Pedro.
not me. I'm in the elevator.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Well, you know what? I'm gonna win the game for us because
Yes, please do.
we, yeah, because it's teams.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Red wins. Woo!
yeah, teamwork makes the dream work, baby.
Somehow that works. I don't know.
Gang wheel. Oh, I want to go on the Ferris wheel.
Let's go to Ferris wheel. Can't jump from the side there. Okay.
Kapla! You're going down with me, motherfucker.
There
Hey.
we go. We win
Love to
because
see
we were
it.
just riding the Ferris wheel.
Yeah, they went after me, and I dragged them both to hell. So
Pro strat.
yeah.
Coots. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Corner.
All right, we got-
Find a corner.
Yeah, corner.
Watch
yeah,
the sausage.
yeah. Better watch your sausage, baby.
I'm just going to hold on. You guys have fun.
Hold the line. Boom, 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 boom. Sausage is always on time. Oh, oh, oh. Gonna stay here.
Yes, toss them into the not wieners. I'm going to do my little dance in the corner.
The fucking the wiener physics here always kills me.
damn it, not Pedro. Leave me alone. No, you're gonna kill us both, you fool.
All right.
Still in it.
All you gotta do is
Still
take
in
the
it.
other guy out. I'm safe. I'm safe, Pedro.
I'm almost. I have one hand.
Just gotta drag him over. Just gotta drag him over, P.
I'm not going down, man.
Come on!
We're gonna.
Headbutt punch!
Am I still alive? I didn't hear no bell. Damn it, there's a bell. All right.
Yeah.
No!
Red wins! We did it!
wins!
Yeah!
Somehow.
Doesn't matter, still attacks. Teamwork, baby! Yeah. takes a second to figure it out. It's like, red wins! Question mark?
Champions, Weezer.
Champion Weezers.
All right. And what's waves? What else do we got? We got waves and I don't know what gang is, so we got two more.
I think gang
is just team deathmatch, yeah. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I need to hear that shit right before you go to bed, right?
You know, you're getting intimate with someone. They like rest their head on the little corner of your neck, and they're just like.
Did you pull out your machete? You're like, I've prepared for this. Ah, shit. Shit.
Are these NPCs?
I don't
Or
know.
Are these randos?
They're flying. Get them away. I did bad touch. All right, get. Ah. All right, Jimmy. Let's go with
no!
that.
Oh,
No.
I got sucked.
No,
not me.
Bad touch. Come here, Miss Trump.
What the hell? All right. Here comes the nope.
All right, yeah.
There we go.
Oh, good. High five, Pedro.
No. There's one still on the tracks. Gotta wait for another train.
Gotta wait him out.
Bonk.
All right.
There we go.
Wave one complete.
Woo-hoo-hoo. There's Vet again.
I'm back, bitches.
Came through the door.
Oh shit. Imagine if you could control the camera.
Yeah.
Why am I just? I'm out. I went to sleep. All right, wake back up. You got this one?
No, he's up. He's up.
No. All right, I'm dead. But it's 2-on-1, and I got 2 of them, so I think you're
Okay.
good. Watch out! Watch
this
out!
dick.
Get back.
No, he's jumping.
Headbutt him.
No.
Save me, Jeebus.
How do I climb? Help me.
Jump.
Aha. Come.
He knocked me out.
Aha, I got you, bitch.
Got you, bit. Yeah, we're good. We'll respawn.
You're dying down here with me. Let's go.
Die in the good.
Still alive.
Good scooch. Good scooch.
All right. Oh, what? We only get 1 back? Wave 3?
No, I'm still
No,
alive.
Ven is still alive, technically.
Kinda.
Oh.
It's just I've had better days down here, man.
Oh, these are big. These guys are big.
How do I resurrect? All right. No. I would like to climb.
It's like it's jump and hands up at the same time. It's weird.
No. Damn it! It's
I
just
get
you,
one?
Jordan.
I got. Oh!
Whoa.
No, the
Jeez.
big dudes. They're they're strong.
Oh, fuck. I guess you need like
Hi.
multiple people to deal with them. Hi. Good morning. I'm awake.
You can knock them out. If you can punch them in the head, you can knock them out.
I'm trying. The problem is I keep getting knocked out. Oh my god.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
Just gonna stand there? Alright. No, he's changed his mind. Alright, yeah, good. Help me up.
No. No. Bonk.
Game
All
over.
right.
All right.
We lasted almost 3 minutes.
You know what? I thought we wouldn't have made it past round 2, so we did well.
So is melee what we haven't tried then?
Melee is just regular deathmatch.
Close it out with one final bout.
I guess. Yeah.
Kinda needs a couple more players.
Yeah, I know. This is very much a just get everyone together and flail about.
Yeah, and I think the chaos kind of helps with like the crappy controls because it's like there's a good luck skill balance of like being in the right place at the right time and eating a
I'm sure we'll
cheeseburger.
run across like some pro strat motherfucker. This is like
Oh, yeah,
chunk.
No, this is why I say I want this. I want to see this on Evo. Oh, do we have bots or?
Let's go. It's just the two of you, I think.
Is it?
I don't see anyone else. So
Let me down, you monster.
Okay. Oh my god, climbing is so hard in this.
I can wait your ass up. See what I see, bro.
Quap that climb. Quap good.
Do I have the grip though? I can't tell. Oh my god, I made it! Lunchtime, motherfucker!
Fucking hell, man.
Draw.
This game is stupid.
Did the other person quit? Wait.
Yep. No.
Have fun.
No. No. I said no.
At some point, my strat's gonna work. Ah. Not like this.
I got headbutted.
I wasn't wearing the cheeseburger, which makes it worse.
Ow. Thank you.
That backfired spectacularly. Okay. It's time for the tentacular spectacular. Cephalopod hostile. Okay.
No.
Yes. I'm gonna do the grandma strat and just hug the wall.
No. No. I punched Jordan's cheeseburger off his head. Come here, boy.
I'm gonna take it
Come
out.
with me
All right.
if you want to live.
Yes.
Bonk.
Goodbye.
I can swim.
Not for long.
Not good, but I mean.
No. Grab. Yes.
Tentacles! Here!
Break the glass.
Tentacles! Can I?
No.
At least move down so we can watch him die.
Okay. Hi, Tentacle. This is waving. I want to look at the fish. Wheel is just the... Oh, wheel is the...
No fortune.
Ferris wheel.
Only wheel. Fuck you guys.
Alright, so we're getting upon Ben?
Yep.
Yeah, let's go.
Come at me, bro. Come at me.
No!
Dumbass.
Alright. I'm gonna go on the Ferris wheel. Because I didn't get to do that before.
How are you, Jordan?
I'm alright.
I let go of the wrong hand. God damn it.
I just had a lovely day at the fair. I had a blast. I had like a beaver tail. I had some funnel cake.
What the fuck's a beaver tail?
It's like a stuffed pastry.
Oh, okay.
It's got like cinnamon and sugar in it.
It was my piece of ice.
Yeah. Welcome back to global warming, where we all well, yeah,
Nope.
yeah, where I suffered the consequence of rampant oil drilling. Yeah.
I'm under the
Pedro.
ice.
No. Oh, I still won. I survived somehow.
All right, Jack, settle
Fucking
down.
Orca Mateus.
Yeah. It's fucking Jack and Rose from Titanic here.
Just hanging off the side.
Oh, great. I'm just right by the edge here. Cool. I'm gonna leave. Bye-bye.
No! No, let go.
Fuck you, homie.
Woo!
Let's go together.
All right.
Yeah!
Handing Pedro that win. Oh, yeah.
Beef.
I want to go to Beef, California. Okay.
Okay, we've had our beef.
So why is public? So we were playing in public, right?
Yes.
So what was it the first one that we ran into people? Or was it gang?
No, on this last one, we ran into the one person. He just left immediately
Yeah.
after the first round.
And soccer we got.
Yeah, soccer, we got the two.
Let's try one more gang, see if we get people. If not, let's call it.
Okay.
Team LGC versus the internet.
Yeah. I like the added benefit of trying not to kill you fuckers on top of it.
Right, yeah, it's like, yeah, because sometimes it's like, oh, no, I didn't want to grab you. Like, I was trying to grab Grandma and I hoisted Pedro overhead.
Shut up, Grandma! Get your prune juice!
I like prune juice. It's just the problems.
It's a warrior's drink.
The problem's the looks you gotta when you go to check out.
It's like getting 3/4 through the box of dried plums for you. Like, oh, wait a minute.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, you drink that 5th or 6th cup of coffee and you're like, oh, right, yeah, it does that, doesn't it?
You gotta go poo-poo.
I gotta go poo-poo like 8 times a day, man.
Oh, is no one playing gang?
Oh.
I guess we're the only team. All the others are just individual random.
Well, we had the gang, didn't we? Or did we start with melee? I think we started with melee, didn't
We started
I
with
think we
melee,
started-
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And we did melee just now.
Let's
we
just
did.
hop back in and see if we get somebody. Unless everybody's already instantly banned us.
They're too good.
They're
They
just
work
like, this is
together
a
as a team."
serious sport. These guys are just coming in and fucking everything up, playing around. They're probably smiling.
Laughing.
Mm.
I don't know how you can play this game and not laugh. Though.
Oh no,
It's
the
fun-
shit's on like the big screen at an Evo tournament right now. They just don't have a way to lock us out.
Oh, we
There
got
There's
a
a lot of
unicorn.
people.
Let's go. Bitch, I know how to play now. I mean, listen. Know how to play, able to do it, 2 different things, motherfucker. All right. I'm out. Who we got? Oh shit.
Hey, David.
That was quick.
No. I think we Pedro and I got noped like right away.
Yeah.
the floor just gave out, and it's like, well, goodbye.
I played my only card and it didn't work out. I was wiggling like I didn't know what I was doing, and I had butted the motherfucker going for me.
Oh, jump kick.
What?
Yeah.
Shit, we found the Prost. No! I'm assuming out is bad.
Yes, out is immediately knocked out.
Woohoo.
God damn it. I keep getting jump kicked.
Oh, sorry.
I keep getting drop kicked, and it's not cool.
How we do drop kicks? Damn it. I thought I had him.
Okay. One is out.
Alright.
We gotta get the winged dinosaur out of the ring, too.
I'm trying.
Oh. No, not me!
No, yeah.
Come here, you.
I'm holding on to Ven now. Hold on. So where are we going?
Uh-oh, let go.
Apparently we're holding hands.
Let go.
Wouldn't it be nice if we... Oh. I thought I was holding on to the other guy. It's a little hard to tell sometimes.
This guy's touching me in all my no-no spots.
Wouldn't it be nice
Still on.
if we were older than we were?
Oh. Come get some.
Yeah! Headbutt him! Okay, it's just
now,
us now.
Now for the real
We
match.
win!
No, goddammit, I'm playing with buttons. Okay, so maybe that's how you throw. Like, if I'm up and I go, right, guys?
Yeah.
Right? This is how I attack people now.
Get away from me,
I'm
Pedro.
asserting dominance.
No!
How about that? Come here, I grab you.
Don't grab my butt.
Let me touch that butt!
I'm coming for you.
Let me touch that butt!
Oh, you gotta deal with the base. Whoever wins loses. Swiggity, swiggity.
Fuck.
Here I come. Stealth it. God damn it.
Yeah. Lunchtime. Double cheese. That's what they call me.
I'm gonna make you brunch.
Special
trucks.
sauce.
Oh, this will be quick. Wait, all right, that's you, Pedro.
Yes.
Say hi.
Okay. Let's do the jumping when
No,
the...
what the
I have
absolute hell?
I have him by the ass now. Can you see this?
Well, Pedro, you can just
Yes.
like chill out, have a smoke.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit here for a bit.
This is one of those self-correcting problems. Here they come. Squish.
Van Damme! Van Damme! Van Damme!
So
Oh,
the delay on the jump is a little
you took a sign there, did you, buddy?
yeah.
Yeah, you hate that sign. I didn't see that, but I heard it.
I just glanced up right at the time. Pedro just disappeared.
Yeah, it was like, wait, I thought he was winning. Oh, I know what happened.
Listen, I got a strat, and it's gonna confuse you. That's right, you better run. I have a bench.
Better run. Faster
Better run,
than my
better run, outrun my bench. All the other kids with the pumped up benches. Better run, faster
Can I
than
use
my
this as a
bench.
melee weapon, not the bench, the other one.
I will lay down, bitch.
Okay, I'm just gonna,
Guess not.
I'm just gonna hang out here.
Push.
I'm pushing.
What the country fried fuck is going on over here?
Our monster hungers. We need to feed him.
No, the bench.
Come back here.
Go ahead,
Yes,
madam.
very good.
Damn it. I gotta figure this throw thing out.
It's tricky.
It is most definitely hard to rock a rhyme.
No, not you. I want to punch the dinosaur. You knocked me down.
This guy's not letting me go, man. He's had enough of my shit.
Lunchtime! Whose hand is this?
Okay.
I'm free.
I think I've
Watch out,
held on to
tentacle
both Jordan and the dinosaur.
Yeah, you're holding on
Okay,
to me.
Ven, can you go ahead but the dinosaur? There we go.
Bonk. Bonk.
Let's do this.
Yay, can I win one?
Everybody
No.
dies.
Everything dies.
Fine, we're going down together, bitches.
Everything dies.
1, 2.
Hold on, Jordan. Hold on.
Who's the least dead?
Me?
No, he's not going down.
Amazing.
The gondola. Oh, fuck.
Cleaning gondola.
Shit. I got
I thought it was like Venice.
Yeah, Venetian style gondolas.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
I was gonna leave you alone, homie. Oh, this guy knows how to jump and shit.
Headbutt him.
How do you jump?
Hey,
Cross or A?
Oh, it's just the delay's so fucking bad.
Yes, that's why I got thunked in the
Here I
trunk.
come. To the floor. All right, never mind.
Go on, Jordan. Punch him. Headbutt him. Knock him out.
that's what I'm trying to do.
This is the most bullshit kaiju match I've ever seen.
Bum, 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 bum,
No.
bum, 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 bum,
No.
bum, 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 bum. All right, we got off the stupid level onto something that we can work with. How about that?
Right. Antagonize the game.
Yeah. Welcome back to Sausage Party. Yeah, it's the incinerator.
Well,
I was hoping for sausages. All right, gang up.
fuck that. Go downstairs. Safe space.
This is a safe space. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, take your order.
I'm trying to headbutt him.
Me too.
There
right,
we
we
go.
got it.
He's off.
All right.
Let's go. Damn it.
My guy's the slowest walker ever.
This guy, no wonder people are leaving our matches. It's three of us just ganging up on some random mug.
There we go. Nope. Not me. Not me.
Come on. Send him downtown.
No, you're not throwing my friend. No.
Damn it.
What if
do
we
I
could
have to
just
come up
like
there?
tear him apart? What if we could just like rip him in half? All right. Yeah, let go of me. Let go of me. I'm fine. All right.
Okay,
hang on.
He's down. Let's go. Down. Come down here.
There's like a stairwell back here and shit. What the hell? Oh wow. And nothing has changed. Amazing. All right.
Yes.
All right. We got him. Let's go.
Push.
But push it real
Do
good.
what you must.
Go.
right.
Yay.
All right.
Let's go in the
now-
store.
No, he's still alive. He's still alive. He's still
Still
alive.
alive. Oh. He knows how to play. This is bullshit.
This Lazarus son of a bitch. That's you. Ah. Did we lose Pedro? Or is that it? No, that is Pedro.
I'm here.
Quit walking on me. Quiet. Quit grabbing Pedro.
All right. I tried
go.
you guys. I tried you guys. I did my best.
I'm down.
You're up. Let's go.
Yeah, the knockout time isn't really enough to do anything. Maybe you gotta bait him. Maybe you gotta like let him grab one of you, and then when he's like let his guard down, attack him. Oh. It froze.
The game's still.
It's thinking
there's-
about it.
There's some ping there.
It's that rollback net code, baby.
Yeah.
Run it back. Run it back.
Good God, I gotta figure out my ninjutsu moves.
Barney is a dinosaur. Our imagination. But he won't get.
Oh, you can
incinerated.
run? Okay.
Oh, there's a lot of delay. There's a lot of delay between the controls and
Go
what your
down.
character's doing.
Oh yeah.
Come on, you coming with me?
Give him the
I'm
stunner.
trying to raise him over the thing. Let's go!
Give him this. Like he should have his arms dislocated by
Yes.
this, right? Like
Fuck you.
Everybody dies.
everybody loses.
This guy's so mad.
If this guy quits,
I don't. You can't really blame him. No.
can we
Yeah,
get
he
him
did.
to quit?
He
though?
just
oh
did.
yeah, he dropped. Ah!
No, it was Ven. Ven was the one who was
I
disconnected.
got disconnected.
You got disconnected.
I didn't
I
do
mean,
it.
All right, well,
Well.
he fucking. Oh, and all right, well,
I don't know why my character is holding. I'm not pressing any button.
yeah. I think maybe the game is in a broken state at the moment.
A little bit.
Yeah, well.
All right, quit the menu. Yes, please exit the menu. Let's get out. No 2 a.m. show today, please. We're trapped in here forever by gang beasts.
It'll never end. You know what? I think that's probably the best experience I've had with the gang beasts thus far.
The new shark level, I approve.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It-
pretty
it's
solid.
fun to dodge the sharks, yes.
It's fun to watch the sharks go. It's pretty funny.
The happy chompies. And
Oh yeah.
I've migrated to having zero idea what I'm doing to I think I kind of know what I'm supposed to be doing. I just can't do it yet.
The delay was real bad. Like,
Delay's hard, and it is ego crushing when you got motherfuckers in the match that know how to do drop kicks.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like, dude. Then they rage quit.
I'm just playing against scrubs. I'm gonna go away.
It's a fun enough game. They need to do a lot more work on it. You know, with all types of shit. Like guns. We need guns.
Gun beasts.
Guns. We need Instagib. We need a real soccer mode with a ball.
We need first person mode.
Yeah.
VR, yes. We do need VR. 100%. You would fuck somebody up if you had VR controls in that game.
Oh man.
Yeah, if you had actual proper control of what you're doing, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you get VR, but everything's reversed. Up, down. Up is down, left is right.
No, oh no, but it's like the full body VR where like it enforces the jiggle physics, so your arms are constantly having to go like.
Oh, right. So you get taped up with electrodes, so you're always.
Yeah, you're just constantly Jello Man.
Yeah. So you just jump out the window to end the pain like an IRL. Like, fuck this.
Yeah, you jump right into the incinerator. You're like, tentacle monster, take me, please.
Well, they made progress. So that's good. I gotta figure out what to eat. No, I know what I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat something with a shitload of jalapenos on it.
Gonna do like stuffed jalapenos.
I don't know if I got anything good to stuff. I got like tomatoes. Ah, man. Yeah, you can just buy cans of like diced tomatoes, but it's like diced tomatoes, wink. This is just fucking salsa, bitch.
Yeah, there's nice tomatoes with the seasonings already in.
Yeah. No one can just stop you from drinking it either.
No.
Yeah, you're an adult. You can drink salsa out
I've
of a
seen
can if you want.
V8s. I've seen what you people do.
You can also just buy butter and eat it straight off the pack with a spoon.
You know what? I buy some snack and cheese sometimes. I'll just buy like a wedge, munch on it.
Snack and cheese.
Snack and
Yeah,
cheese, you know?
it's like a wedge that you stack on.
Yeah,
So you just
snack and
like
cheese. Yeah, it's got naan on a wedge of cheese.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, after that, man, my drinking salsa drink is peasantry.
I do that with camembert. I just buy the wedge of camembert and I never put it on anything. I just grab it off the fridge, break off a little bit.
It's real good on burgers, though.
Yes.
Like, wouldn't you be tempted to like melt it?
I mean, that's the point.
It's already pretty melty as it is.
Yeah. I've seen the dudes that do like the hot knife camembert spread, where they just like slice it and they just spread it on the bread. That looks really good.
No, you're only supposed to put one thing on toast, and that's butter.
I thought it was beans.
That's pretty good. Just butter toast is pretty good. I'll give Ed major kudos for the butter toast.
I don't know. I mean, it's either that or avocados, right?
So do you want the avocado toast or not?
You know what? I've had some avocado toast. That's all right. I usually have them with eggs.
Yeah.
I
mashed potatoes with avocado. Pretty good.
Just give me the fucking avocado.
Well, you know what? Suck it, journalists. I have a mortgage and I eat avocado toast. Cry.
I don't know. I don't have anything against avocados. I just never. It's like fucking kiwis, man. I don't mind a kiwi every now and then, but like, fuck all if I ever remember to buy a kiwi.
I mean, the thing with avocados is like, much like bananas, you gotta be like ready to just like.
Oh, if I buy an avocado, it's going in something. It's not like that's not an impulse buy for me anyway. I'm like, hey, look, avocado. You like? Oh, if I gotta had an avocado, I'd be mad.
Nori is a fan of the occasional guacamole. I just do the guacamole as you would with some onions and some tomatoes and some stuff.
Yeah, and you beat the shit out of an avocado and you're good.
Yeah. And then I give her half, and on my half I mix in some tuna because I'm a monster.
Yeah, okay, thanks. You filled that in for me.
Yeah, no, that's not cool, man. It's not cool at all.
It's actually really good. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually really good.
Avocado milkshakes are a thing, and they're just like super creamy. It's like,
can you imagine like putting a chip in the baker's dip and like a nice mouthful of tuna?
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. You can do a tuna
guacamole
dip
with tuna.
and like, yeah, you could even do like guacamole with tuna, but not guacamole or not tuna in guacamole.
I mean, you could have said tuna. You could have said like spiders and.
I mean, if you're
spiders,
if you're into spiders, yeah,
you could eat this whole bowl.
the spiders here are fairly tiny.
How many tarantulas could you eat?
Depends on what they taste like.
What if they were covered in barbecue sauce?
Still depends on what they taste like.
I'd say lowball. I could probably fuck up like 10. Do I could eat the legs?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't make the stuffed avocado. I just crush it into.
I would make the
guacamole.
avocado stuffed tarantula, but I would order it if it were on a menu.
I mean, if you're at the fucking restaurant and you see avocado stuffed tarantula,
Like, okay, let's give this an order. Let's see.
Tarantula guacamole. It's like, all right,
the equation isn't if, it's like how much.
Like,
It's like, can I afford to like fuck off this thing if it's weird?
there's like, do I want to pay $50 for a tarantula stuffed with avocado?
Did he have a name?
They all have names.
Oh man.
Spoken in the language of spiders.
There's a really
yeah.
good sub.
I think that made it on the stream this week.
What did?
Was like spider revolution, where if you can like convince the spiders to rebel against their masters in Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, speak with animals. It's a fun spell to have up.
Yeah, there's a what was it? A good sci-fi series is like a 3-part book about parallel evolution of like a planet that was kind of a humanity like spooled it up just to like get life going, and they shot down the ship full of fucking apes to get the primate shit going on, but it burnt up in the fucking atmosphere, so it never got primate life, so spiders fucking evolved.
Okay.
Right.
And it was cute little jumping spiders, except, I mean, it was written by some fucking science nerd who goes through all the behavioral things.
So,
that
some
would have
arachnologist or something. Yeah.
that would have to take place for them to like form groups and all that shit, but then they have to do all this weird technology because they're fucking spiders, but
Yeah.
pretty fucking interesting. I didn't expect it. The third book is bullshit, but yeah, the first two is pretty good.
A fun one, if you haven't seen it or watched the Alt Shift X version, is All Tomorrows.
Mm-hmm.
It's a short little book about like what humanity could turn into in like 500 million years. And they're like destroyed by like an alien species and like genetically engineered and rebuilt, and like a new type of humans like evolve out of that like stock that was conquered. And they rebuild their new civilization, and it's interesting.
That's kind of like the ending of AI.
There is a neat little AI bit near the end of it too. But yeah, I don't know. It's fun. You should check it out if you haven't. All Tomorrows.
All Tomorrows.
All Tomorrows.
All right. I'm always looking for shit.
Yeah.
And
it's real short though. It's like.
Did you read Andy Weir's second book, the one after Mars?
So I have Artemis. Like I bought the book,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't read it yet. It's like I have like 3 other books I need to finish first. I need to get off my ass and finish them.
Artemis is good. Like
Okay.
I was very, very fucking pleased because I did enough to check, and I'm like, was this optioned? I'm like, yes, it's been optioned for a film.
I heard Project Moonshot wasn't as good. The second one.
Project.
Because there was one he did in between Artemis and The Martian.
Project. Andy.
Project Hail Mary. That's what it was.
Project Hail Mary. That sounds familiar. No, I think I started listening to that one and I tapped out on it. Yeah, I don't think I got through that one.
Yeah, right now I'm in the middle of Hench, which is like it's like an office comedy for supervillains.
Okay.
It's kind of like Venture Brothers-y. And I started reading the first Earthsea book, and then I just stopped because I got distracted.
Pedro, what are you reading?
That's the Mazda 2 owner's manual account.
Yeah.
That's been my go-to. I'm waiting for something and I don't have time to spool up a game, so grab the manual and go. Right.
I didn't know what I was gonna expect reading The Martian going into it, because like, I didn't see the movie. I bought the book first, and then I read it, and then I watched the movie. But like, The Martian was really good. I really liked that one.
The book was really good.
Yeah.
I listened to the book after I watched the movie, just out of curiosity. I'm like, I mean, it was good enough to like get me to listen to it again.
Yeah, I like the book a lot better than the movie, because like the movie chops out like the last like 2/3 of the book almost.
Yeah.
And that's where he's like trekking across the thing, and yeah.
Had to do the time, understandably.
Yeah.
Unless they were going to make it like a trilogy or a 2-parter.
Yeah, like I get why you would take that out, because like it works better in book form. But yeah, it was a solid book.
I hear there's even some Game of Thrones books.
Yeah. Oh, right. I also have to finish. Those. I started on them.
I can't do Game of Thrones books. God damn, I tried.
I've been liking them so far. Like George's writing style is actually pretty easy to read. a problem I have with a lot of fantasy is like sometimes the purple prose is a little too much. But like George has like a pretty good like the writing is linked to the character. Like the dumb characters have like dumbly written chapters, and like the smart characters have like smartly written chapters, and it's like a whole thing about getting into the characters' heads, and I like that bit.
That's one thing I've noticed in like just writing styles is like if you're going to be doing any type of like fantasy book, you like you need to follow 3 characters minimum. Like, does anybody just do like a main character like playthrough anymore?
It's hard though, because like
oh no, it's harder to write like that.
Yeah, because well, I guess the whole thing is like you want to show off more of your world, and like having a single lens to do that is like very difficult.
You want to add context to what's happening without the dump. Just have it show up organically by following another character.
Did you read Old Man's War?
No.
That one is like same protag all the way through. And I guess and so is Hench for that matter. I don't know, like I kind of like having the character switched up because like
sometimes I do, but sometimes I think it leads to lazy writing too.
Yeah, I guess it depends, right? Like
yeah, like because sometimes like your B and C plot are like so fucking like non-consequential. Like this is like we're just filling fucking pages.
Well, so like what the Game of Thrones books does, and what the Expanse books also do really well, is they'll show you the same events from like multiple angles to like give you more context as to like, oh, this is what you think happened, but actually there was this other element to it, or like,
and that can be done very well. I forget the name of the series. It was a 4-part book where some fucking deity was split into like 4 fucking people, and it gives you all 4 books is from all 4 perspectives of that same. Chunk of time, and they did a really good job with that.
That's always interesting because you can always be. It's always fun to come back to a scene and be like, "Oh,
that was going on in the background."
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, we're like, "Oh, I remember when was happening." Oh, then that means that this character just did. Yeah, stuff that like lets you engage with the fiction and like really like let your brain work with it and be like, I remember this guy.
And I mean, that's even translated to video games like Near Automata. When you tell somebody you got to beat the game 3 times, they're like, what? Bullshit, because that's what I said. I'm like, fuck this. Then you do it, and you're like, oh, no, you got to beat the game from 3 different perspectives. And you are putting the other character's thing, and you see how other shit was going and what influenced that, or like what took place off screen during that scene.
BG3 has that too, where like, because you can play as the origin characters, and if you play as your own guy, then they're just like supporting NPCs. But like, there's stuff that happens, and if you play as the characters, you get to like see the shit that happens that you're otherwise like not privy to, which is really neat.
That's good. What is it? How was the video for you guys? Did you get any blanks or anything?
There were a few in the middle. I got like 3 or 4 in like late Steam segment, like early news segment, but then it normalized.
I got one where it just went fellow Jitser video got disconnected, but after like 5 seconds it came back.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we're just, I'm running it straight. Was it better or worse than it was last week, or just the same?
Better.
For me, it was better because it was, last time. So.
Yeah.
Okay, because I got it on TCP, no UDP this week.
Okay.
I'm still A/B testing. I mean, it works good enough to where we can do a show with it. And plus, I can send Jordan 31 frames per second because it's somehow generating I can cut this thing to 1080p 60. Why I would, but I don't know.
Yeah.
This camera can do 720p 60, but it looks very soft.
I mean,
the video, it's like you can't get it in focus.
It's arbitrary. This thing will do 4K 120. It'll take whatever you fucking feed it, whether or not, if you want to watch the fucking pie melt into slag. But
that's why you gotta get the Zima board.
I can't decide what I want. I kind of want that Zima blade, man. I'm thinking I'm going to buy one of those, like $60. Like, why not? How much is a stick of SODIMM? Like 16 gigs? Shit, I don't need 16. 8 be fine.
Yeah, you can get that for like $20.
DDR3 or DDR4?
It's either 4 or 5.
For an 8 gig DIMM? Oh yeah, you can get that for dirt cheap, like $30.
Yeah, DDR4 8 gigs are $20.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Instabuy type price, right?
Yeah, because it's like, who would buy those, right?
Or special. Well, I don't know. How was what was it? How was the laptop memory? Is there usually like 2 open slots? If you can expand memories, or there's just
Depending
one?
on the laptop, yes. Some
yeah.
laptops only have 1 slot.
Yeah, lately that's been more popular. Is they have like the one DIMM soldered on, and then they'll have like a 1 open slot for an expansion. Like this laptop here has 20 gigs of RAM because I got a 16 and a 4 in there.
Let's see. Do you tell me?
DDR3L. Yeah,
DDR.
that's even cheaper.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, that's
It's compatible with 16 gig.
Yeah, up to 16 gig per channel. So
yeah,
per
but
slot.
but DDR3 RAM. Oh, that's no. You're gonna get that for like.
Yeah, just make sure you get the DDR3L, which is the lower voltage one.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the equivalent of like LP RAM, right?
Yeah. It's just that for DDR3, there's regular DDR3 and DDR3L.
What if I only want one though?
You can probably get one.
Yeah, I think
Maybe
at
not,
$20,
maybe not.
might as well buy. Wait, is there a name brand on
Have
any?
a spare.
Well, Crucial. Yeah, $32.
Yeah, crucial.
No fatty dove. Jesus,
Yeah,
what the
Kingston?
fuck's going on with this motherfucker?
160.
Does this bitch do blowjobs or what?
Yeah.
That's the crucial
There's
shit
probably
too.
like
I think that's just a
there a placeholder.
that's just the seller being the
that or
seller. Probably.
either that or there's like one board that takes that specific DIMM and only that specific DIMM, and there's no
Probably
they know
a
what they
Mac.
have. Yeah. Right.
What is the fucking reviews for this? What? It's a stick of lip. Whatever. All right, fine. I thought we were gonna have like this thing was amazing. Okay. It's like $20 generic RAM. Tim Tech. Tim
It
E-Tech.
made my
I
hair
bought,
grow back, and
DDR
it brought my mom back to life.
I bought DDR4, a kit of 32 gigs DDR4 3200 laptop memory. It was £46. So 216 gig.
Yeah. It's silly how cheap memory is like storage right now. They're like, I wish everything
For a
else
while,
would.
that wasn't the case, though. Like,
No.
RAM
Yeah.
was pretty expensive for a while.
Ever since
it
Ryzen
was
came
real
out.
bad.
Yeah. Because, all of a sudden, RAM and RAM speeds matter.
Well, don't you need like DDR 6000 for the new Intel boards?
Yeah, you.
You don't need it. That's like the...
All right. Let's rephrase that to be technically actually. Does it support
But yeah,
it?
that's the recommended speed, not just for the Intels, but also for the Ryzen 7000s.
Can any of the Ryzen 7000s do that?
Yeah. The 7950X 3D, for example.
I'm just curious if I can run it then. I don't know.
Asus,
This could be a long time before I get something other than an AM4, man.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
AM4 is good, and I have the 5800X 3D. It's a very good CPU. It's like all of the weirdness that I had with the 1600 and 3700X is just gone. Everything is just okay. No weird disabling of C6 or setting the power supply to don't idle below 1 volt.
I guess I got room for the 5900 in mine, but like, yeah, there's not really much of a need.
I'm
not
happy with it.
gonna-
I mean, once the price gets right, and by right, I mean just a little more cheaper, I would get like a 5700G to put in Jackbox, but there's no fucking rush. That fucking 5600G does everything I need.
Yeah.
So, And $160 for their old, antiquated, ancient AM4.
Yeah.
That's gonna haunt. That's gonna haunt AMD. That fucking AM4 socket, dude.
I really hope the new like fucking what are they gonna call them? The 8,000 or I guess the 6,000 series APUs aren't gonna suck because the 5,000 or I guess it's the 8,000, yeah, because the 7,000 ones aren't looking great.
7,000. They've just released because all of the 7,000 CPUs have integrated graphics.
Yeah.
But they're really low performance.
Yeah. It's like you got this cool new graphics architecture. Where's some like badass APUs, man?
Yeah. Like the 7600G with RDNA 3, like 12 cores of RDNA 3. That would be awesome.
And they're like, dude, piece of cake. All right, what type of water cooler do you have?
Yeah.
You got a 360 rad on that bitch, right? All right, we're good.
It's just gonna run at 95C anyway.
Idle.
That's just what the Ryzen 7000s do. It's just, oh, what's that, 95C? Yeah, I can do that. How good's your cooling? Okay, that's going to dictate how high up the clock can go. Alright, okay.
Yeah. The hopes were really, really high because like the 5,000 series APUs were like so strong. And we're like, could it get better? And the answer is no. It can't.
You know what? I think it can, but I do think it's going to be a mixture of heat and what people are willing to pay. Because, you know, let's be, the AM5s came out and AMD's like, this shit's premium now. And everybody went like, that's a cool story. We can wait.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. Remember when you were the budget brand AMD? Yeah, we do too. That's why we're not paying full price for this shit.
Yeah. Oh, you want $200 budget motherboards? Cool story, bro. Not happening.
Even the B550s, because they only had the X570s for the longest time, and when the B550s came out, it's like, wait a second, so you're pricing the B550s, which are supposed to be the entry-level boards, above the X570 pricing? The fuck?
I don't know. I just wish AMD or Intel, whoever blinks first, get off their ass with a fucking PCI Express lens. That'd make me so happy. I don't even need 128. Just give me a fucking desktop model with 64 and I'll be okay.
Well, with the popularity of NVMe, you'd think like you want to ship more lanes.
Right?
Maximize the amount of storage you can install.
I mean, if you have a by 16 slot, you need a like $20 fucking adapter card to put your NVMe drives in. If you don't, you need that one with that $100 switching chip on it, which makes it $134 fucking dollars. So yeah, I mean, it would be great if you just had a row of fucking by 16s. Epic. But nay.
No, let's keep limiting people to, what is it, 24 PCIe lanes?
You know what? At least AMD they're like, if you put ECC in and it works, neat. At least they have that policy.
Yeah, it's not a feature.
Yeah, going out of their way to make sure that is an absolute no if you put RDIMMs in it like Intel.
Yeah. And again, it's like Linus Torvalds is all like, you know who really cares about like the accuracy of their memory at high speeds? Gamers. Why aren't you selling ECC RAM to them?
Actual
Linus.
guaranteed proper memory operations and speeds and everything else? Yeah!
But it's got a little tiny chip on it, Pedro, that costs like $3 more for fucking RDIMMs. Like, big deal.
No. According to Intel, registered ECC RAM is just for servers.
Mm-hmm.
Because fuck you, that's why.
Get after this whole weird branch of fucking memory. I don't know. Nemix would go out of business in a week, man, if everybody started making RDIMMs. All right, everybody. I hope you had a fun time. We learned about how to beat beasts.
We learned how to beat Grandma.
Beats.
Yes, we made somebody's day very fucking miserable.
They're just like, yeah, I want to play some Gang Beasts. Why are all these people ganging up on me?
Wait a minute. Well, I mean, it did say gang beast, didn't it?
Yeah, a little
Can't have
bit.
a gang
Yeah,
without singling somebody out. No, can we?
a little bit. Yeah.
And we get to talk about some steamy stuff and all the other stuff that goes along with it. Thanks for hanging out. for the long haul. I'll be back Tuesday. We do Trackmania if you want to come grace us with your presents. Not presents, presents. I want actual presents.
I want presents.
All types of presents. Like, I wanted it to be Christmas time in October. So,
I mean, Halloween in heaven is Christmas in hell, right?
right? The Dead, they got that funky beat. They go Deo, Deo.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
Oh, have fun with that shit stuck in your head for the next
night.
week.
Oct 28 equals Deck 31.
Oh, man. Yeah, we'll be back Tuesday with that. Come check it out.
25.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Hopefully my lens will fucking arrive so I have some more fucking room in this shot. Like, you couldn't even get 2 dicks in this thing.
Oh, no. Especially because there are 3 coming next week.
Did you listen to the new Judas Priest song?
I